right. There's me and Wyatt. I think I have, yeah, going here.
Not bad, not bad.
Commentary introduction with all of us in the different spots. Here we go. You got, well, me and Wyatt are different. We're live. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Well, let's see what's up here.
Is it connected to Facebook though?
Should be up here.
YouTube only though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's not on Facebook. Oh, you're at the YouTube channel. You gotta tell me if anybody starts watching so we can stop being idiots.
One concurrent viewer. Well,
I'm guessing that's Jude.
there might be a delay. It might not have popped up yet. Let's see.
Yep, 0 now. We got a score update. It's 2-2 now. Try refreshing. Is
that the same logo? I feel like I got a different logo on this. Is that the right one?
This is the one. That's the one I added to. Did you create a new YouTube channel when you set it up?
I thought I just used the one that you had.
Yeah, that's a different logo.
Well, here, let me. Here, copy. Yeah. For some reason, I thought that there wasn't one set up. Let's see. I put it in the Discord.
Okay, and let's compare that to the link that I posted yesterday. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. So
I can do it to this one if it's set up. I don't know if it is.
It doesn't have a streaming key, I don't think.
It does. What the fuck? Huh? Should be.
Don't post them. We're not ready.
Whoops. See, okay, I know what's happening. I'm not logged into this one. I'm logged into the one that is here.
So are we switching to the other channel? Is that what's happening?
You want it to be on this one instead? Did we ever? The thing I don't know is if this one had been kicked over for go live. Okay, because that's what I didn't think that was a channel at all whenever I did this one. So if this one hasn't been set up for live, I don't. Yeah.
It looks a little fuzzy.
Yeah, we can change that. It doesn't matter. If I remember where I'm at. Or I could do all this later. I mean, we can rename it at any time. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So if you pull that one up, we should be live right now. I can restart it if we want to just kill that one.
Yeah, Jude's watching it right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I lost track of the score though. It's 3-2.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Somebody.
So we're going to the other channel?
No.
We're staying on this channel?
Yes.
Okay. Is there any way we can improve this the sharpness? It's a little fuzzy.
Yeah, it is pretty fuzzy. I'm not sure what happened. Don't know whether it's a camera setting or a.
I just don't think it's in here.
Oh, it's a camera setting. Yeah.
Is it fuzzy over there?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't do anything in this. I mean, the only way for me to down, but I think it's the same. It's just camera setting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Right there. Yep. Getting some kind of weird picture, but the quality's good.
Anything you can do to
Wait, how touching that does it.
Yeah, that makes it. Need to figure that out.
I think I had like an auto thing.
Yeah, don't turn on auto.
It still does it. I didn't do it.
Oh. It's still on YouTube?
I have no idea. It seems like it should physically be able to do it.
Right.
It was like in the red or something.
Are we still live?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could turn it off and back on if we want a different clip to start it. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But if we want a different video to share, we can delete that one.
Yeah.
So there's going to be another video coming up
Okay.
because I killed that one.
Okay.
It might be a second before it pops up.
Can you hand me my water, please?
Where's your water?
Thank you. No, Kyle got it.
There's another video popping up.
Should, unless.
It just looks like we're live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Okay.
I was
I'm
hoping
gonna-
it was going to do another video, but that's
I'm
fine.
going to start sharing this.
Cool.
Okay.
Go.
Okay.
So satisfying.
I know. I feel
This
like we're
definitely
real
is.
thing now.
Okay.
Cords are a mile long.
Yeah, the chords that need to be long are short, and the
Yeah.
chords that
Yeah.
need to be short are long. It's a lot of fun.
Test. Yeah.
Guys, keep talking. I'm just going to keep sharing. It's on Pool is not dead now.
It's not full.
Sorry?
I got you. Good.
Okay.
Good deal.
So where are we right now? What's the score? I think we might be Hill on this match.
3-3.
Okay. Yeah, we are Hill. Okay, guys. We'll do our best to keep everything up to date here. Just put my computer right there.
Martin and Kevin, table 8. Kevin and Martin, table 8.
Okay, so we're looking at Hill in our very first match coming to you live from Skinny Bob's in Round Rock, Texas. This is
And what a matchup we ended up with here.
right, Justin Espinosa and Eric Aicenena. These are two guys rated well over 700, and they're Hill. This is our weekly tournament. Happens every Friday night, starting at 7:30. It's a $20 buy-in. Winner's side is a race to 4. Loser's side is a race to 3. 9 on the break doesn't count in the bottom 2 pockets. Other than that, we're playing BCA rules, rack with the template. Just about it. And Eric's looking like he's in good shape right now.
Yeah, he made a great short shot to get from the 4 to the 5 here. Probably came up a little shorter than he wanted to do on the 7.
Yeah, he should be all right, though. I mean, he can come down to the foot rail and play the 8 in the side, I think.
I think that's how I'd play it.
Yeah, but I think the 8 also goes in the corner pocket, the top left corner pocket. So I think it's like dealer's choice right now. He can go either way.
Or you can play it like I would and end up on the 50-yard line.
So Eric was originally from the San Antonio area,
Correct.
and he moved to Vegas.
That's right. He and his girlfriend Millie, also a very strong player,
Mhm.
relocated to Las Vegas about maybe a year ago.
And now they're back in Texas.
Glad to have him back here.
Ooh, that was unusual. Okay, so here comes Justin. Eric didn't sell out there, but
Certainly.
Justin's also a phenomenal shot maker. So
Yeah, he's eyeing this cut up. You can see him off camera here. He's eyeing this cut up.
yeah. We have a couple viewers already. This is great. For those of you out there, this is our soft launch, Draw Nation. We're going to be covering tournaments in the Central Texas area, mostly out of Skinny Bob's, but we'll see how this goes. Right now, we're literally just getting used to the equipment, making sure that we've got our camera set up right, and noise cancellation and all that other stuff. And that's a phenomenal
Great
shot.
cut.
Justin,
Oh, and
look at
caught the
that
8.
roll.
Oh,
Just
caught
get
it
a
too
little
good.
bonus.
Wow.
Caught it too good.
Yeah, too good. If he'd hung it up, it would have been
Oh, no.
perfect.
Gosh.
But
Yeah. So anything you viewers out there notice, anything we need to work on, anything
Yeah.
not coming through right, please let us know in the comments. Also, let us know where you're watching from.
yeah. Yeah,
And what you're wearing.
Yeah, by all means, this is a soft launch. So if you guys notice anything a little weird, the camera's going to shake a little bit. We've got to get longer cables, we found out. But if you notice anything weird or have any recommendations, you let us know. Of course, if those recommendations involve spending thousands of dollars, we'll get right on it.
Or we'll send you a bill.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
take donations. Fine.
Oh,
Oh, no.
brutal in there. And Justin's going to concede.
Is that the end of the game there?
Yeah, that is the
is.
end of the set. So we are we're on a pause right now. You want to flip over to the other camera, so put it on us for now.
I'm not Kyle.
Different.
I am not Kyle. I'm Wyatt.
So yeah, we're coming to you from Skinny Bob's in Round Rock, Texas. That's Round Rock is just north of Austin. Like literally, we could probably throw a cue ball in Austin right now. We're really not that far, and yeah, we decided to launch Draw Nation tonight. We're looking to bring active commentary, active coverage of the tournaments that are happening here. This is the home of the Texas Open, which happens twice a year. We also have a number of other tournaments that routinely happen. One Pocket, 8-Ball. We've got an 8-Ball tournament coming up next month. We've got the JO Tour having their finale next week, which
Right.
we're going to be covering. And we also have just a plethora of weekly tournaments. Although we're only going to be covering.
Yeah, hard pressed to find a better weekly tournament than you're going to
Yeah.
see here at Skinny Bob's.
Has been changed to an open tournament.
It looks like we have a match.
All right.
Looks like we
Let me
got
find out the
And the
details.
Tuesday night.
going to be Jason Harkrider. We'll find out who he's playing here.
Looks like he's playing Justin. It looks like they're keeping him on this table.
So it's $10.
Harkrider's
So,
Sorry?
it'll be the same amount, $2 from Tuesday.
Harkrider's
Break out from the low.
It's Fargo.
Oh, I'll look it up right now.
So it's still going to be
$2,000
Espinosa.
added.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell that.
I got you.
So you want to show up and grab it for all the
All
dough.
right.
Harkrider is a 671 Fargo. And Justin Espinosa.
Did Justin win the
723.
last set, or did he lose?
Justin lost the last.
Justin lost. So this is a race to 3 on both sides. Okay.
Opening odds here.
Okay, so we are looking at opening odds of, what is it, 33?
About 2-1. About 2-1 favorite.
Almost exactly 2 to 1. So
Justin
it's
going into this. This is
66% to 33%. This is
Yep.
a race to 3.
and even given those odds, I think neither one of these players wanted to be running into this tough competition
Yeah.
so early on the B side. But
Justin's, well,
it
Ja-
happens.
Jason and Justin are both, contenders to win any weekly tournament here.
That's
so
right.
this is
Absolutely.
an unfortunate draw for both of them.
Nice 2-rail kick there.
He just,
But he
he
sold
just
out.
almost hit that perfect. It was just such a phenomenal shot there.
Little cameo from Ray Toll there, walking by the camera.
Well, Justin's got a bit of a tall order here. I mean, he's got to figure out what to do with that 4 ball. Does that 4-6 go? I
He
mean,
does.
is it
That
wired?
does not look wired from here.
He's breaking it up.
Oh, he's going to get great in the side here.
It's definitely got a shot, but from what I'm looking at, he's going to have to manage
Mhm.
that 9 ball.
It rolled a little farther than I expected. I think
Yeah,
he
if
maybe
he goes for the side, he's going to have to manage the 9 ball.
the way he's queuing, it looks like he's shooting side. Yep. Oh,
Yeah, he got
Hung up in the
caught
jaws
up there. That was a hard shot.
absolutely.
Whoa! Now I understand that I need to change a lot of other screens that I had washed underneath.
Oh, are we upside down?
Yeah, I can change it back here. Hopefully, I can turn it off.
I think upside down will definitely get 1 or 2 complaints.
There we go.
So
That's better.
the reason for that is the Fargo and odds thing is on a different screen
I see.
that was already set up differently than that. So
Okay.
that's why it's happened.
So we can't show the Fargo ratings at the moment?
Whenever we get another break, I can flip the screen on the other one so we
Okay,
can
great.
get it right.
Okay. Yeah, guys, what we're trying to do is we want to include the Fargo ratings in the header that you see up top, along with the match odds. And what we didn't quite realize was that we were going to be hanging the camera upside down. So it sort of made everything upside down. So once we get a break between matches, we're going to go and fix that. But we still have a lot going on here. We got Jason at the table. He's got a manageable shot on that 7 ball. And he hits it dead
Nice.
perfect.
Oh,
And it looks like he's going to land
carry just
perfect.
fine.
And it's going to put him up 1-0 against Justin. Justin's already conceded the game.
All right.
And just so you guys know, just to be clear, this is a weekly tournament. So it's a $20 buy-in. Race to 4 in the winners, race to 3 in the losers, and a lot of the top players in Austin, or the Austin area, I should say, they come to Skinny Bob's every single week, to test their mettle, to maybe try out new things, experiment a little bit. So we're going to see some phenomenal play. I'm absolutely certain of it. But we also may see some odd play, and that's okay too, because this is where you test these things out. So if you see something a little bit weird, that's why.
Yeah, anybody who knows Justin Espinosa's resume knows that he can contend with the best in the world because we've seen him do it firsthand over and over again.
Yeah, he's beaten a couple of guys rated over 800.
He has a winning record against Cheng Yu Lin, I
Yeah,
believe.
Fedor Gorst doesn't like him either.
That's right. He's got a win. He's bet Fedor Gorst both times he's played him.
But you know what? These things happen. These things definitely happen in pool. And Justin's an up and coming player. I mean, his Fargo rating is probably right, but who knows? Like how quickly he improves. He could jump for like a week, jump for like a month, or jump permanently and find himself playing 750, 775. That's a good jump shot by Jason. Okay, this is going to leave Justin long and tough and with few options. And Justin's already queuing it up.
He had something in mind as soon as he saw that.
I mean, if you can make that shot,
If you got that in your tool belt, I guess you might as well use it, right?
Shot.
If you can do it once, do it again.
Oh.
Man.
Okay, he's going to leave Jason something here. Definitely something to work with. The only problem I really see is the 5-ball. I mean, he's got to make this 2 first, obviously, but the 3's in a nice place.
Oh.
Yeah.
He'll have to go. He may have to go rail first, but no, he's got a full ball to hit.
So I'm Mike number 2. And
Kyle's number 1.
this is my mute button?
Yep.
Got it. Okay. Okay, Justin's drawn himself into trouble here. So he's going to be kicking, but even with ball in hand, this is still a challenging rack. He was not giving up ball in hand, but he did open up that 5-ball. There's a pretty thin cut on the 4, but if Jason can drop this, reasonable chance he'll get on the 5. He can also play safe.
I think he's playing safe. I like to
would
lay that cue ball. Oh,
Yeah, that was a thin
sold
cut.
out. Absolute sellout shot.
All right, not a sellout yet. But you don't want Justin back at the table, and I agree with that point completely.
Oh.
Not much payoff for that guy.
No,
I'm
but
just happy to get the shots that I get.
And now he plays the layup.
Yep.
All right, nice shot there.
Well, that's all he basically had. And then for those at home who don't play that safety often, you really need to get it into your arsenal. It's a must-have for any good player. Just split up the balls, make him do something. Jason's losing his focus a little bit, but you know what? This layout has not gotten any easier. I think that 8-ball is like, wow. That 8-ball's frozen on the rail, isn't it?
I believe it. It's close. I'm looking right down the rail here. It's very close. Some uncharacteristically loose play from these two.
What was that word? Okay. This is still definitely not over. This is anyone's game. That's a great shot by Jason.
All right.
But he's going to have a shot.
I
He's
think
coming
he
up
may be
with
able
something.
to draw it up and knock the 8 loose here.
You think so? I think he's just going to.
I feel like it would come off the
It's
rail
gonna be
before,
close.
huh?
It'd be a big stroke, but I feel like he can draw it enough to just clip the 8 and bring it up by the side pocket. Oh, he went.
Oh, just do it twice.
Sure.
Oh.
Thought it hit a little harder. That would have been nice.
Now, if he clipped it a little bit thinner, he would have gotten it perfect. That's a solid shot. I mean, but nobody wants to give it the table, after after that. But what are you going to do? So I'm sure Justin's looking to play the same thing, just tap that 8-ball. He might have called it frozen, which means Justin's going to have to either get the cue ball to touch that rail or drive the 8-ball to another rail. Oh.
What do you say to that? I mean,
That's a nice little roll there. How'd he hit it? Okay, so Justin goes up 1-0. This is a B-side match, so they're racing to 3. We have Stacy Putnam who said, "What?"
I think that was game 2. That one ran quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't think Justin meant to do that. I think that was just a crazy roll there.
he's a straight shooter, but that's asking a lot.
Yeah. So this is alternating breaks. So now we got Jason breaking here. And once again, the only stipulation in this tournament is that the 9 doesn't count in the foot pockets. That was a real sweet break. He can see the 1 ball. He's all dressed up. Well, kind of dressed up. That 2 ball doesn't look all that sharp. Hey guys, how's that picture look for you at home? I mean, we were messing around with the camera and we were doing our best to try and get it as sharp as possible. You tell me in the comments if the colors are looking good, if the image looks crisp.
He's cueing like he's got enough of this to cut it in the corner. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And does he get there? Looks like he's going to get there.
My goodness.
Wow.
That was
How
awesome.
perfect was that?
That was awesome.
Not perfect.
Not a great time to be on the rail here. He's got to juice this, get out past the 5 and 7.
Yeah. It's going to be all right, though. Yeah. It looks
yeah.
pretty good.
Hit it great.
And this is the important shot right here. If he can get nice and easy on that 5 ball, he can make. I mean, he's going to make the 4, but if he can get nice and easy on that 5 ball, kind of like that, then he should be out. He should be able to manage how he gets on that 6 and then come across for the 7. He's going to either want like a 30-degree angle or dead straight. Either will work. Okay, see.
Nice job punching it out. He's a little straighter
Yeah,
than
this
he wants.
is where it gets complicated. Yeah. That's why the shot on the 4 was so critical.
Great stroke. Great.
Look at this. Perfect.
Perfect. Not an easy run out for Harkrider there. That was really nice.
No, that was awesome. That first shot.
We got to correct the score here. It's 2-1, Jason.
But didn't he just win that one, right?
He did. That was just a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, am I behind another one?
Even this looks fuzzy, but it looks already.
Beautiful shot. Back cut on the 1 with position through traffic, 3 rails. So the 2, that was beautiful. Beautiful shot. A little close to his work there.
Yeah.
Wish we could get Justin's facial expressions on this stream. He lets you know what he's thinking.
You know, it might be a little more straight on than what we can see too. But I know he doesn't want to be that close to it.
Right. It's 4 lane where it is.
Yeah.
I think he'll be fine. Ooh. Oh, he hung it. Didn't expect that.
Shove that 9 over to the rail, though. I know that's not hard for the good boys to get away with, but for me, that'd be a nightmare.
That's right. Yeah, but I think Jason's probably going to make quick work of this. Tell if he's on the exact right side of the floor here. He may just have to lay it up and take the steeper cut on the 5.
Hey guys, just out of curiosity, how do we sound? And can you hear anything in the background? What we're doing is, just so you guys know, the jukebox is playing in the background, and we're able to filter that out. So we're sitting only a couple feet away from the table, and our microphones aren't picking up the music. At least that's what we plan on doing. So if you guys cannot hear music,
No problem.
that's a good thing.
That's a wrap on that. Shorter showing than usual for Justin, but he'll be back stronger.
No, he's done. That's it. He's over. He's going to retire.
Never going to
Jason Harkrider beat him. He's gone.
So is it just a race to 3 now?
Race to 3 on
Race
the
to 3. And Justin Espinosa is gone.
Well-
Harkrider moves on.
and the rest of the field breathes a sigh of relief.
Well, while I've got a moment, I'm going to fix something so don't get dizzy.
Mounting it upside down. So some of the features that we've built for this, or I say we, I mean Kyle. Some of the features that Kyle built for this were designed with the camera being in its proper orientation. Right now, he's fixing that,
Okay.
and
I think everything should be good now.
yeah. Can we bring it up just to see what happens? Okay, that looks good. Okay. So let's bring it back to us. All right.
There you go.
Hi.
I did turn off the labels for right now, so we don't have to keep correcting that.
So we're between matches right now, so we're just going to hang out. We got Jason Harkrider right behind us. He's obviously very happy. We got a lot of good players in the field today. We got Eric Aicenena. Justin Espinosa is obviously gone.
Right.
We got David Wiebelhaus. Who else do we have? Is Junior Jueco playing?
He is.
We've got
He
Junior
is.
Jueco here.
I think he matched up with Sajal not long ago. Another good local player.
We got Sajal from Nepal. No, we got a pretty good feel for a Friday night weekly. And I'm with you, awesome gentlemen, right here. So once again, we're between matches. Let me know. Oh, you only hear 2 of us.
2.
You only test. Do you hear me?
Check.
Sound is good, very clear. Hear a woman's voice briefly earlier. No music.
That was
Y'all look
Nicole.
so professional. That was Stacy.
I
So
knew it.
it doesn't really count.
Yeah. He has to say that.
Let's see.
Who don't you hear?
Check. Seems like they're all going through.
Oh, you can hear all of us. Okay.
There we go.
Okay,
Good
good.
deal.
When he said the 2 of us, he thought that there were only 2 people talking.
Oh,
That's what it is.
Well, I think a
Well-
lot of that when we were on the table, I had a lot of it in mind.
Yeah,
muted,
yeah.
so.
Right.
So
What else? Oh, they're gonna be a big break and run contest in this tournament. I don't know what the pot's up to this week.
are they doing that right now?
I can see Mr. Toll over there getting
Yeah.
the tickets mixed up.
We have a break and run contest here for every tournament, and the pots can get pretty big. Typically, on average, they're like a couple thousand.
I know. We've seen him. We've seen one player walk away with over 8,000. He didn't even
Yeah.
complete the break and run.
Yeah, that was Sean Black,
Sean Black. That's
and
right.
the break and run pot got to about $9,000, and he quit on the 9 ball. Well, he quit on the 10 ball.
He quit on the 10 ball. Right?
Yeah, he made the 9 ball and quit on the 10. So he got 90% of the pot, which was nice. Leave a little bit for everybody else. No, but yeah, when the pot gets that big, I don't know for sure, but I get the feeling like Houston gets the wire and they drive over here.
Yeah, they put a little protection against that. You got to play the tournament, 3 times in 30 days to compete to get the full value of the break contest.
Yeah, which doesn't necessarily cancel out San Antonio. They'll come up here.
Sure.
But the Houston people are like, God darn it.
But I mean, you get a $10,000 pot driving that far, even if you're only eligible for half of it.
Yeah,
it's worth the trip.
If it's a $10,000 pot, that's
right.
definitely
How
not
often do you
bad.
get to play in one? Something
Right.
worth that much. That's nice.
Right.
It's true. It's true. And you know what? There are other weekly tournaments here that don't have killers all the time. Like we have a Monday night tournament, and a Tuesday night tournament that are for people with Fargo ratings 600 and under.
They just made an interesting change to the Tuesday tournament.
No.
They did.
What they do?
They changed the buy-in. It's open to anybody, any Fargo. $10 buy-in if you're under 600. $20 buy-in if you're 600 or over.
Really?
And you're eligible. It also changed how much of the break and run pot you can take home.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Yep. So basically, you can show up to Skinny Bob's 5 nights out of the week, and you're going to find monsters on
Yeah, we've got
in the field.
We've got a Friday night. It starts at 7:30, but you should be here by 7. We've got a Saturday night, same story. Got to be here by 7, but got to be here by 7:30, but you should be here by 7. Then we have a Sunday afternoon. I want to say it starts at 2:30.
Sounds right.
And then we have a Monday and a Tuesday also at 7:30.
And I'll try to have some flyers for this next week that we can throw up on the screen. For
That would be
everybody.
awesome.
good,
Yeah,
yep.
let's do that. Let's definitely do that. In fact, we should try and get and I apologize to the audience listening, but we should try and get the flyers for all of the tournaments that are coming up at Skinny Bob's and just rotate them in. So right now we're between matches. We could put you on back on the table, but it's just David Wiebelhaus practicing shots. So we figure we'll give you the opportunity to see Kyle's pretty face.
Right.
You just watch the little warm up here.
Wiebelhaus is new on the scene here. Jude, you know him better than I do. Where did he come here from?
He moved here from Minnesota, and he lives down south, so he's been playing a lot down south over at Betsy's.
Okay.
But Betsy's is an 8-foot table room.
They're beautiful tables, but they are 8 foot.
But a lot of the serious players are they want to be challenged. They want to play on 9-foot tables. It's what the pros play on. So
Right.
we all come up to Skinny Bob's, but Skinny Bob's is 30 miles north of Betsy's. So if you live down south, it's going to be convenient for a lot of people.
Sure. The fact that he's here, though, speaks to all the effort that the Sanders put into this room. It's a beautiful, beautiful pool room.
These tables are really nice.
Absolutely. The 9-foot diamonds.
Kyle, what are our replay options right now? Can we only go back in time like a certain amount, or can we go back in time like say to Justin's ridiculous bank shot?
So if I recorded that ridiculous bank shot, we could go back to it at any time.
Okay.
But once we overwrite it,
Gotcha,
it's
gotcha.
done.
So what leeway do we have there? Like, can we say like, can we record it something right now? Okay. I see. So we have to know in
We'll wait
advance.
till he takes a shot here. You don't have to know in advance.
We don't have to know in advance.
No. So
Okay.
we'll wait till he takes a shot. There we go. We'll wait till the ball stops. That's fine. Okay, so now the replay is saved. So whenever we're ready, we just call it back.
Hey, Robin and Wiebelhaus.
We can watch it again. And we can wait 10 minutes and watch it again then. Doesn't matter. We can call it back as many times as we want. The moment we get a new replay,
Got it.
it goes away.
Got it. And what's the replay duration? Like, I noticed you only press that button
I think
once, really.
I think it's like 10 seconds right now.
10 seconds. Okay.
So hopefully the length of
The length
the
of a standard
longest shot,
Yeah. And then once you hit that, it's recorded, and we can reference it later on.
Sure. So if I wanted to see it again, should just be able to pull it right back up.
Got it.
So the only difference is that once you record another one, it's gone. There we
Okay.
go. Wait till
So
the
to your
ball
point,
stops. That's
Stacy,
fine.
to your question, Stacy, no, we can't go back to Justin's phenomenally ridiculous bank shot carom in the side pocket. But going forward, we will press the button and record it.
I do see there's an odd transition out on it too that needs to be cleaned up a little bit.
Someone had a quick question about whether or not they had a Fargo rating. If you don't have a Fargo rating, you can still play in the Friday, Saturday, or Sunday night or Tuesday night tournaments. The only
Correct.
tournament you can't play in is the Monday tournament. The Monday tournament,
Sure.
you have to have a Fargo rating below 600, but all the others are open. And we get quite a few players well over 700 here. So it's really, without a Fargo rating, the only tournament that you're blocked out of playing is the Monday night tournament.
I think we might be getting another game going here.
Stacy said, just ask Justin to tell us when he's about to do something amazing,
Well,
and then we'll go to press the button.
well, we press it after, so that's okay. So we just wait until after the shot, and then we can do it. That's fine. It goes back in time about 10
Okay, do we have a
seconds.
match now?
It looks like Wiebelhaus was practicing to take on this gentleman. I'm not sure his name.
This is Robin. I don't know Robin's last name. Hold on.
Hulme. Another treat on the TV table. We got Junior Jueco.
There, you go ahead. Because I'll spell it like the city.
Oh, for the first few months I knew Junior. I thought he was named after
Oh, really?
Waco, Texas.
Wow.
He's from Alaska.
Probably want to take some of these numbers out of here. It's not that far in the game yet.
Got Junior, the Fargo of 711. And then Robin with a 602. Be a good test to see how Fargo holds up. We got Junior coming in at a heavily favored 85%. Are you familiar with Robin's game, Jude?
Yeah, I've played him a couple of times.
Okay.
Good guy. Good shot maker, too. And I'm not surprised he has a 600 Fargo. I've never actually looked him up, but I'm not surprised at all.
Okay.
So in a short race format like what we have right here, anything can happen. Obviously, it looks like Junior's a heavy favorite, and I'm sure Robin feels that. But it's not completely out of the realm of impossibilities that he wins this set. Robin is
Sure.
Robin's beating a handful of people here that sort of turn your head and you're like, what?
Sure.
But those of you who are joining us from outside of Texas, Junior Jueco is one of the top players in the Central Texas area. He carries quite a bit of a rep. I heard you talking about how he was from Alaska.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know exactly
Nice carom by Robin
what
there.
what his story is. I do know that he is friends with Sean Morgan, a pool player out of New York City.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
And we call Sean Morgan. We call him Alaska. That's his nickname.
Well, that's not confusing. Yeah, Junior, you could argue that Junior's got more talent in his arm than most of the people are going to see.
I think one of the things that Junior does great is he's phenomenal at jumping. He's a really good shot maker, generally speaking, but I think he really puts that on display when he brings out that jump cue. So I'm excited to see if he has to jump during this set.
Well, that
you may
might
get
run
your
it
whips here,
already.
dude.
Here comes the jump cue. Better press that button.
That's right.
It looks like Junior's jumping with a Predator jump cue. I know Junior jumps with like 7 different jump cues. So
Is that cue incredibly wide on the tip, or is it
Got it right,
just the
right
way it
into
looks
the
on camera?
jaws.
it might be a little bit wide.
It does. It's interesting. It does look.
Yeah, it does.
Pretty
It looks
fat.
like it's like a 15 or 16 millimeter
Wow.
tip. Yeah, it's a big fat tip. The Junior missed a jump shot. That's the first time that's happened in like a week. And we're still in the first game, right? Okay.
Is this a winner side match or B side?
I think it's winner's side. I haven't looked at the brackets, so I'm going to assume it's winner's side. I can check with the players in a moment. Hold on.
The B side match apparently. Race to 3.
Oh,
Oh, that changes the odds a little bit. Let's
nice defense there.
let's get these odds updated then. This is a B side match. They're only racing to 3. This means that Robin's odds go up a little. He's at 19%, and Junior's at 81%.
About a 4-1 favorite.
How's that picture coming in for you guys? I understand that there's actually like a hierarchy on YouTube, and the more subscribers you get, the better your stream quality gets. So subscribe, please.
Do yourself a favor and subscribe. You subscribe, you get better quality video.
Stacy wants to see the odds. Can you
Yeah.
show her the odds? There you go.
I guess I should put a percent behind it. That might help a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
They race WFM.
Okay, Junior's looking like he's in run out mode at this point. He's a little bit thin on this, but I think he'll be all right. Oh, he hit that real sweet. And it's going to bring Junior up 1-0. He can knock down this last ball, and he does. That's going to bring Junior's odds at 90% to 10%. Let's show him our intro. How about that? Hey, guys,
Adam, you can have
let me know what you think of this intro.
I'm gonna leave it here so you can look at how proud Jude is.
Like a kid on Christmas, first time we saw that.
Yep. We got Junior breaking for the first time, and he's up 1-0, and he's now like a 9-1 favorite at this point.
Dry break. That's a surprise from Junior,
Yeah, very surprising.
especially with a template break.
You know what though? But that's why they play these. I mean, this is why I love the races to 3, races to 4, races to 3, because like we do get an intimidating field here, but when you're only racing to 3 or 4, you can beat anybody, and it makes it very exciting, and at the same time, for anybody who's like in the 500s or 600s, like even the 400s or 300s, it gives you an opportunity to play against some good players, to see exactly how high caliber pool is played, to actually get in the box with these guys, and you don't even have to pay that much money to do it.
It's unfortunate. The lead.
Yeah,
ended
that was
up there.
unfortunate there. Robin played what would have been a really nice safety, but the 5 fell.
Well, why do you do that?
We'll get him in the booth and ask him.
Well, you should be able to hit this. So,
Oh.
Okay, it's going to give Junior a ball in hand.
Yeah, the Marty table 2. Kevin Willing and David Harkrider table number 4. Harkrider and Willing table 4.
So someone said we just need. It says it looks like something out of Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
James says
Yeah,
this.
yeah, that's true.
You just need
Oh,
animated
James
pool
DeWeese. Yeah,
players.
he's a good shooter out of here in Austin.
Oh, okay.
He used to shoot at Slick Willie's.
Oh,
Oh,
Phil, did you guys hear the news about clicks? They're getting.
I did.
They're
I was
getting
very
diamond
surprised by that.
tables. Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
imagine they will be. I imagine they'll be 8 foots.
Yeah,
like,
I
like
can't.
Betsy's.
They're gonna run out of room in there real fast if
Mhm.
they're much bigger than that.
Exciting to have 3 rooms in town with diamonds.
I know. Really looking forward to the day when all of the pool halls here have diamonds.
That's right. Yeah.
And I didn't even see. I wasn't paying attention. I have no idea how Junior got himself into this situation after ball in hand. But it looks like he can shoot his way out of it. That 8 ball is looking.
That 8 ball is going
Awfully
down.
juicy.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
How'd he hit it? It looked like it stopped funny there.
Did. Yep.
That was weird.
Caught a bunch of brake chalk right there at the end.
Yeah. He might be able to cut it. I think that's what he's looking for. Otherwise, he's going to be hard pressed to come up with a safety here. I mean, he could hook him behind the 7. It's not going to be a whole lot of fun, I'll tell you that. Junior likes to shoot too, so if he plays safe, it really means that the physics did not allow him to make the ball.
Playing
look
four
at
behind
this.
the
Look
nine.
at this.
How'd he
God,
hit it?
That's awesome.
Wow.
Look at this.
Wow. Let's see the replay on that.
All right.
Means that the physics did not allow him to make the ball. You hit that so perfect.
What a beautiful
Oh, look
Four
at
behind
this.
the 9.
Look at this.
How'd he
God,
hit it?
That's awesome.
Wow.
Look at this.
So we got Robin here who's still measuring up how he's going to kick this ball, but it's looking like Junior might have a great chance to get on the hill. His march to win his 400th weekly Friday night tournament. Stacy says she can hear Ray Tull making announcements.
Yeah. Anything that sounds deep enough like a human voice, I think, is going to show up.
Is that what
Especially
it is?
Ray Tull.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the neighbors can hear Ray Tull.
Yeah, Stacy, that's not us. You could just hear Ray.
Yeah.
Like
That might not even be coming through the computer
Yeah,
station.
no, yeah.
Right.
He's just
He might not even
bellowing.
be making an announcement.
He's just bellowing from the hilltops. That's nobody can contain Ray Tull. I think this is a little thinner than what he would have liked, but I still expect Junior to shoot his way out of this.
Oh, not that real. We'll soon.
Be
Was that,
frustrated
was
by
that the commentator's curse that everybody talks about?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so here comes Robin, and this is a little bit of a challenging situation because he's got to go up and down table. He's got it's a traveling rack we call it. He's got to make the 6 over there, the 7 down there, and the 8 and the 9 up there.
Yeah.
And
He could have done worse. You don't want to be on the rail, but he certainly could have done worse.
I don't know about this. This is awkward. He's gonna have to. I think he's gonna have to bank it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm curious to see what he does. But or maybe he just makes the ball and accepts a bank on the 9.
If I'm having to bank one of them, I'm banking the 9.
Okay. Yeah, I like that theory.
Bank for the win.
Oh, he's gonna try and force it around. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
it's
There's
so
an
hard.
There was an easier way to get on that line.
He
That's
hit it
the
at like
outside,
Mach 2, and he needed to hit it at like Mach 7.
Yep.
It's really hard shot to like get around the table. So yeah, here we go. You have your wish. Bank on the 9.
Yep.
FTW.
A little short. Yeah.
So we got Junior coming up to the table now. It's 1-0 still. Am I reading that right?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. So this 9 balls to put Junior on the hill. Aggressive with the speed than I would have been, but I understand the thought process.
Oh, just concedes it there.
This is going to bring the odds down to 3-1, Junior's favor. So we still have 5 people watching with us.
Welcome, everybody. Let us know where you're watching.
They've managed to stick around with us for a little while. Thank you. Once again, with this Jude, Wyatt, and Kyle, Draw Nation, and we're coming to you live from Skinny Bob's in Round Rock, Texas. That's just north of Austin. This is the Friday Night Weekly. We're racing to 3 in this match, but it's a race to 4 on the winner's side.
Yep.
Race to 3 on the B side.
Like Jude said, this is our soft launch, but we're absolutely looking to build a community here. So we absolutely want to hear from you. So let us know where you're from, what you think of the stream so far.
Yeah, and if you notice anything a little bit odd or quirky or fuzzy or whatever word you want to use, by all means, say it in the chat and let us know. Yeah, for Wyatt, this is soft launch,
And don't call Jude fuzzy and quirky.
I mean, if you want.
It's true, but don't say that.
I think it's time to order some food. I think I'm gonna get a pizza. Would you guys split a pizza with me?
I ate too much for dinner, but
I'll
I'll
do
go
that.
ahead.
I can do that.
Okay.
The first Draw Nation food review.
Actually, the deli sandwiches here are pretty good.
They
I
are.
I've
really
heard
do
those.
like the deli
I've heard
sandwiches
that.
here. They have a BLT, which is perfect.
Mhm.
And
I still contend that the club sandwich I had here during the Texas Open a year or so ago was
Yeah.
the best club sandwich I've ever had.
I'll
Just
let
happened to be in a pool hall.
I'll let Lupe know.
Yeah, do it.
We can make that happen again.
Good.
You know, and they're going to be announcing the Texas Open 10 ball event pretty soon.
Yeah.
That should be happening in February. I haven't gotten
I think that's right.
confirmation.
That's right.
Yeah. It's usually right around Valentine's Day, which would make it the most inconvenient week in February for a pool tournament. Anybody with a spouse or a significant other of some kind?
I mean, my anniversary. I'm getting married next month, but currently my anniversary is February 15th, so that's even worse for me. I'm looking forward to getting that anniversary rescheduled.
So we've got Junior now at the table shooting at the 4 ball, and he's in perfect shape here.
How do you think the field's going to shape up for the 10 ball open compared to the 9 ball open?
Oh, I think it's going to be very similar.
Yeah.
I think
Hey.
it's yeah.
Yeah, the fields they draw here are just unbelievable.
Yeah, those of you who don't know, for the Texas Open 9 ball, this past summer, we had a 160 player field.
160 players, yeah.
Nearly the entire Moscone Cup team.
I think it was literally the entire Moscone Cup team, perhaps. Yeah.
Yep. And the Calcutta money got to be
$100,000.
$100,000. Yeah. So I think that the 10 ball event will be something similar. I think we'll have similar caliber players. Maybe we won't have Earl Strickland, but I expect the rest of the guys here.
You know, that's a fair question, actually. I think it's kind of an unwritten agreement that the Moscone Cup team is going to travel to events like the Texas Open and compete. I mean, that was not the first year we had the entire Moscone Cup team.
Yeah,
and so,
but it'll be coming up.
It'll
be happening after the Moscone Cup. So
true.
Yeah. Okay, so that puts Junior up 2-1. That's going to bring his odds back up. The Junior's now again like a 9-1 favorite here.
I think it's been a couple years since we had the 10 ball open here. I think we missed it due to COVID.
Yeah.
So I think the defending champion, if I remember correctly, is Alex Pagulayan.
Really?
I think so.
Well, he's a staple here, and I expect to see him back for the 10 ball tournament, along with Sky Woodward and Shane Van Boning. Mika's been showing up lately.
Mika has been.
Yeah. I think Mika wants a Texas Open title.
That was a beautiful safety by Junior there. The Filipino players travel to
Dennis
these
Okoyo,
events. Yeah, I think
Carlo Beato, Jeffrey DeLuna. It's basically the Texas Open is a who's who in pool right now. Wants a Texas Open title. Kind of amazing.
That was a beautiful safety.
There
was some. They didn't attract so many of the European players, but there was talk of Eklund Kachi joining the field last year. He didn't end up doing it, but.
So James is asking if we have any opinion about the team selection. What are your thoughts? Go ahead.
I think the first thing you have to agree on is that on paper the United States doesn't stand a chance. But I think from there, I think you have to go to the races to 5.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference, as we see in tournaments like this. We're seeing races to 3 and 4. Introduce a little chaos to the equation. Earl Strickland's an interesting pick. You know, it kind of feels like they knew they were going to be underdogs, so you swing for the fences, and that kind of felt like what that pick was.
I like your assessment. Personally, I think that Chris Reinhold is our future, along with Tyler Steyer. I think those two guys
agreed
have a very bright future ahead of them, and although they may not be they may not be the world's. They may not be among the world's best right now. Like, and by that I mean like in the top 10 or 20.
Right.
But I think they could be, and I think that there's a very good chance they will be.
Yeah.
At least for a brief time.
Yeah, I think Sky Woodward's a good model for that. He's been on the Moscone Cup since he was young.
Yeah.
And he is absolutely one of the best in the world now.
Yeah. I mean, how could we have a team without Sky Woodward?
Right.
And Shane Van Boning is, there was a time when Shane Van Boning wasn't Shane Van Boning. So
Hard to remember it, but yeah.
But I think really what it all boils down to is why Earl, and the answer to that is swinging for the fences. My humble opinion, I would have liked to have seen some other players, particularly Oscar.
Oscar, there was a lot of talk about Oscar. Not exactly sure what's going on behind the scenes there. He seems like a somewhat natural pick. Yeah.
I just think he gets along better with people than Earl does. Mike DeShane up north, very talented pool player, and personally, I wanted to see Jeremy Sose. That would have been my favorite.
Sure, yeah.
I think that Jeremy deserves a bit more recognition than what he's gotten. And he
He's had some really good showings lately. I don't remember exactly where he placed, but he made very
the
deep
World
runs.
Championship. Yeah, he had a very deep run. And then there's Justin Bergman, who is a phenomenal, amazing talent.
Yeah, I kind of admire Justin. If he's taking control of his career, he's decided what he wants to do with his career, and he's just doing it. And part of that is that he's just not eligible for these events like the Moscone Cup. But if that's something he's comfortable with, it's hard to fault him for it, really.
Oh, so we missed this. We were talking so much. Junior has gone on to win this match, and now it looks like they're doing silly stuff on the head table.
This is Eric Aicenena and Junior Jueco. You're going to see some big strokes if they're just messing around here.
The ball's spinning like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, they're saying when we do replays, both audios are playing at the same time.
Okay. Good note. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you, Stacy. They got Charlie. Yep.
Mr. Campbell, thank you, sir.
Charlie, we're going to do our best to make announcements when we're going to be going live. I think cover Friday night tournaments. That'll be like our thing. However, there's only 3 of us. You're welcome to join us. But there's only 3 of us. So if there's a big tournament happening that weekend, then we're probably going to forego Friday night just so we can have a night of our own. And then we'll do the coverage over the weekend. So next week we've got the JO Tour having their finale here. We're not going to cover Friday. We're going to cover the Saturday and Sunday for the JO Tour. And that should be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, sorry, I got distracted there with the little data entry.
To be clear, the JO Tour is a Jerry Olivier Tour. That's a women's tour, and their finale is next week. After that, we'll be back for the 8-ball tournament here at Skinny Bob's, and that'll be in December after Wyatt here gets married.
That's right.
So we got Sajal now, and
sure who he's matching up against here. They haven't made an announcement that I heard. But I see Eric Aicenena here with his cues.
Yeah, it looks like it could be Eric Aicenena.
Oh, this would be a great matchup. Yeah. I think Eric Aicenena comes in with a Fargo of 726.
Yep. And Sajal is
649.
But I think this is a winner's side match. It'd be really weird if
I think it is. Yeah, Aicenena handed Justin his first loss. I'm not sure he's played since.
That wasn't the right numbers there.
All right, so opening odds here. About 3-1 to Aicenena.
Sorry, guys. Just to be clear, this is a weekly tournament, so they're throwing matches out on the head table whenever it opens up, and they don't always announce it. So we're sort of playing catch up, and we'll do our best to get the names up, to get the Fargo ratings up, to get the odds up, and give you guys as much information as possible. However, going forward, when the bigger tournaments happen on the weekends, we'll have a lot more information in front of us, and so we'll be able to get ahead of it before that first break happens.
Sure.
I feel like doing the intro again. We got a new match. I want to see the intro.
We'll wait for this shot here, and then I'll kick it over for you.
Yeah, back to the that was an interesting conversation. The Moscone Cup selections. Mike DeShane, he's an interesting player. He's been on the team in the past.
Yeah.
But not for quite a while. I mean, close to 10 years, right?
No, he's I think he's semi-retired. I think he plays locally. Like I'm sure he'll show up at like Turning Stone because that's sort of in his backyard.
Sure.
And he's still playing in the Ocean State Championship.
Okay.
But he's not traveling the country anymore, and it's a shame because he's one of the top 5 pool players in the United States, and he can match up with just about anybody in the world. He is an amazing talent.
Yeah, I'm hesitant to put it out there, but I have heard that some of his some of this is due to tournament restrictions imposed by his sponsors.
Really? I didn't know anything about that.
I heard that one of his sponsors, I'm not sure who it is, so I don't want to just take a stab at it, is not comfortable with him putting on a Predator jersey.
Huh. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe what we'll do is we'll give Mike DeShane a call one day, and we'll interview him on this stream, and we'll ask him those tough questions.
Good.
Like, why aren't you playing the United States of America? Defend our freedom. It's a real shame. I mean, like, Europe is just so talented. Jason Shaw is one of the best pool players I think I've ever seen in person.
Mm-hmm.
And, I know that we can bring more to the Moscone Cup. It'd be nice to bring more.
Sure.
But,
so I'll admit that I haven't watched a whole lot of regular pool, like especially like American pool players, but I do watch a lot of snooker, and I did see Judd Trump playing a lot of pool lately. Is that something
that was interesting? That is a good topic. He came across the pond to play the 9-ball U.S. Open, and he became the most talked about player in the field, despite the fact that he had no chance to really compete in the tournament. It was interesting to see. He got Sajal with a really. Oh, how'd he hit that? What a shot!
Go ahead and have that replay going.
Yeah, can we see the replay?
Let's keep that queued up.
It's the kick of the day.
Got Sajal with a really. Oh, how'd he hit that?
What a beautiful shot!
And look at the payoff. If he can drain this combo, I mean, this
is a
the
very
exact
challenging
payoff
combination.
you want.
Now.
It is.
I'm looking at it from the chair, and I can tell you right now, it's a very thin cut. The monitor does not do it justice.
Is there a two-way element here? Can he get that 3 safe if he misses the combo here?
I don't think so, because I think that either the 7 or the 9 is going to keep the 3 ball nearby.
Right.
It's probably going to be selling out if he doesn't make this.
What a shot!
Beautiful
Great.
shot. Wow.
Beautiful way to close that rack.
That is Sajal from Nepal.
That's great. I mean, and the shot to set it all up, that was awesome.
Yeah. Got Sajal with a really. Oh, how'd he hit that?
Phenomenal shot there. So now we have Eric Aicenena And for those of you who don't know who Eric is, and it's kind of funny because there are people in this room who don't know who Eric is, and they really should. He's a very nice guy,
He is.
and he's also an excellent pool player. He's from the San Antonio area. He was living in Las Vegas for the past couple of years, and now he's been back in Texas basically since the Texas Open, and he's been traveling around the state with his girlfriend Millie.
Yep.
I think they were in Houston just recently, and they're back in Austin now.
They do travel. I think the first time I met Eric, you and I went on a little road trip to
San Antonio.
San Antonio to play a little tournament down there.
Yep, that's where we
Got
met
a
him.
chance to warm up with him, and then he snapped the tournament off.
Yeah. I think I took fifth.
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt really good that day too. I felt like a champion. I didn't realize that there were actual champions
Right.
there though. Yeah, Charlie says he was really surprised that Bergman and Thorpe were skipped over. Thorpe in particular, but
I forgot about that. Yeah,
I think Thorpe was mostly political.
I do. I agree with that. Yep.
Yeah, I think it was because of that blow up he had on a stream,
Yeah.
and he said some unfortunate things, which resulted in him losing his sponsorship with QTech.
That's right.
And I don't know the details of his sponsorship with QTech, so I have no idea how much that cost him.
It'll be an interesting dynamic to see because Sky was so close with both Billy and Justin, and now he's there. I mean, he's the most senior. He's the second most senior in terms of
True.
Moscone experience to
Yeah.
Shane. What I don't know how many Earl has played, but they were so long ago. I'm not going to count those at the
we
moment.
can find out
Yeah.
actually.
I mean, Sky's kind of out there on a little bit of an island, I feel like, in this field.
Yeah.
He's got a lot more experience than Tyler or Chris. It's an interesting team they've constructed.
So Earl Strickland has played on the Moscone Cup 14 times.
14 times.
Yep. And that is tied with Shane Van Boning for second most. Johnny Archer has played in it the most times. Corey Dool is after that at 11. Rodney Morris at 10. Jeremy Jones at 7. Sky Woodward at 6.
Wow.
And we've got Tyler Steyer. This will be his third appearance. And Chris Reinhold, apologize.
Right.
This will be his second appearance.
I really like bringing Tyler Steyer back. He contributed a ton in his 2 appearances. I don't remember if they won both or won one and lost one, but he contributed to both efforts.
I got my ass handed to me. I was on TV.
Yeah. Sorry, one of the players just came up and asked about
So does it add 10 pounds like they say?
No, you look great doing it.
Yeah, you look great.
good,
You didn't add 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Quick, distract him. Show him
Yeah.
the intro. Kyle,
Yeah.
distract him. Show him the intro. Show him the intro. Just distract everybody. There you go. See?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Close enough, mate.
Ta-da.
Hey, the fat guy.
Robin Holland here in the booth.
We've got Robin with us now. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I really like. I was saying, I really like the bringing Steyer back.
What have you? I got
Yeah, Tyler has an amazing presence
He does.
when he's I mean, you don't really see it at the Moscone Cup because there's so much going on, but when you see him at the Texas Open, he has a presence in the room.
Sure.
He thinks of himself as one of the best players in the world, and that level of confidence is probably going to take him a long way.
And I got to talk to him quite a bit when he was here for the Texas Open. He's a really nice guy, and he is his dedication to the game is just unquestionable.
Yeah.
He had just gotten eliminated from the 9-ball tournament, and he immediately started practicing his 10-ball break, and he practiced nothing but his 10-ball break for hours on the table behind him.
Really?
And he asked him about it, and he said, I forget the exact quote, but it was something along the lines of, it's one thing to do it when you're practicing, but you got to build that muscle memory so you can do it when everything is on the line. And so his mindset is absolutely, he spends every moment dedicated to the game preparing for the biggest moments on the biggest stages.
Yeah.
And Mosconi is a step to that, and he's only 25, I think. He's young, and to have that level of talent and success, he's got
dedication.
In dedication. He's got one big tournament under his belt. He won the Kremlin Cup, I believe, if I remember correctly. Anyway.
Yeah, so I think to answer the question that James presented, I think we agree with most of the team, except for Earl Strickland.
Sure. I do wish they would open this up to North America. I think getting John Mora and Alex Pagaline would make
that might even things out a little bit. You're absolutely right.
Compelling matchup.
And there's always great players coming out of Mexico.
And any excuse to watch Alex Pagaline play in an atmosphere like the Mosconi Cup with the crowd interaction and everything, you're never going to regret it.
So much fun.
Yeah. But I understand you got to stand on ceremony and keep it one country versus a continent, though.
So we got Sajal at the table still, and Sajal's still up 1-0 against Eric.
Yeah, I was just asking. I don't know if I missed a game or not during all that.
I can find out.
I only see one bead moved.
Yeah.
So, I think we're still 1-0 to draw.
Wait, were you able to verify the score? Because I think I only see one beat.
I only see one bead.
Okay, good.
I think they've had a bit of a defensive battle here. The draw was putting some great strokes on these balls. It's really tough position and tough pocketing.
Yeah, he should be all dressed up at this point.
Yep.
And Sajal's actually one of the more popular players here. Like, everybody loves him.
Oh, yeah. As soon as you meet him, you understand why. Yeah.
He's the coolest guy in the room.
That's right. Yeah.
He's got the best hair.
The best shoes, too. I don't know if you can see the shoes. A little subdued today, but he's always got the best shoes.
Cut to shoe cam.
He's a very good pool player. I've gone back and forth with Sajal.
Mm-hmm.
I think he got me the last time when we were at the Big Time Classic. I think. No. I think it was in Dallas. I can't remember. I think it was in Dallas.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, no, I played him in Dallas at Rusty's. That was the last time I played.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you think his game's changed since he got to Austin? I know we saw him pretty early on once he got here, I think.
I think it's just gotten a little bit like just more precise. Like, he's always been a good pocketer.
Yeah.
He's always moved the cue ball well. He's just not getting into trouble as much. And it's showing. Although right now he's a little bit longer than he should be.
Sure.
But I expect him to make it. Shouldn't have a problem here. Although when you're playing Eric Aicenena, it adds a little bit of pressure to shots like this. There it is.
And it's true.
So he's going to put Sajal up 2-0. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. So this is the moment where the odds now flip.
We flipped. We got Sajal as the statistical favorite here.
Yeah. But you know what, though? I'll tell you something. I've been in this situation before, and it never feels that way.
Yeah, I think we've all. I think you and I have seen
yeah,
Aicenena run more than 3 packs.
Yeah. No, you go up against a player like Eric, even if you win the first couple of games, you just know in the back of your head that this could turn around in a heartbeat.
I will say Sajal is happy to have this break, though.
Yeah.
I think he's thinking breaking one here. He does not want to turn the table back over if we can avoid it.
Hell no. And when you're using the magic rack. You know, you can really dial in on making a ball on the
Yep,
break and playing
yep.
position. You know, it's definitely it definitely favors the breaker
Yep.
immensely. Charlie Campbell agrees with you. He thinks it should be North America. Europe gets a continent. Why don't we?
Yep. Yep.
Well, if I'm going to get a continent, I want to pick Asia. I'm just kidding.
A World Cup, a true World Cup of pool would be really interesting.
It
I
would be
think-
nice
yeah.
if this format was drawn out and
Yeah.
that there were teams from other regions.
It
That
would be the
a lot of
longest
fun.
tournament on earth, though. I mean, it would.
Well,
I mean, we
still,
have the World Cup of pool, but it's only 2 players per country.
make it a monthly
And-
thing or
yeah.
or a semi-monthly thing, something like that. Like
Yeah.
I would love to see an Asian team, and I'd love to see a Middle Eastern team.
Oh yeah, I mean, take the top 5, Chinese or I forget the Copen Young,
Copen Yi.
Copen Yi, and his brother, the absolute machines.
Yeah, and that's just the
And-
beginning. I mean,
yeah.
not even talking about the Philippines.
And Kunlun Wu, the guy that knocked me out of the Texas Open.
Just so many good players out
Yeah.
there. It'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, Middle Eastern team. Maybe get Omar Al Shaheen to lead the way there.
Oh man,
I mean, that guy's an amazing talent.
Yep.
I don't know of any South American players, but you could theoretically have
Yep.
a team for every region,
Mhm.
and it'd still be a bit of a pick 'em.
Sorry to interrupt here. Jude, did you happen to post this on the Facebook page?
Oh,
The link?
I did not.
Oh.
Our Facebook page?
Yeah, the Draw Nation Facebook.
That would make sense. Yeah, guys, if you
Rookie
have a
mistake.
Yeah.
Well, I was being asked about it, and I was like, "Yeah, I think we have a Facebook page with it on there," and it wasn't there.
Baseball.
Okay, here I'm going to be posting it right now, and
It's unfortunate when you ask the only person at the table who doesn't really use Facebook to try to figure it out. I'm like, "Oh man, I hope so. I don't know."
is there any way for us to post? Or you know what? I'll just do it this way.
You should just be able to post a link to the video or the stream itself.
Can we do that?
Yeah, you should. If once you have the stream up, you could just copy the URL at the top and
Yeah.
then paste that into Facebook, and it should load in as
Oh no, I've already done that. I just wanted to share our. We do have a Facebook page. It's called Draw Nation, Draw Nation 512. And what I'll do is I'll add it in the comments, and Pool is Not Dead, which is where I think a lot of you guys are joining us from. By all means, like our page.
2-rail kick behind the
subscribe.
tee ball. This is a tough shot, but he'll get a payoff if he hits it true. Oh. I'm surprised by that. I thought he wanted to hit the 2 full. Maybe he was trying to thin it and send the cue ball up table, but
why does it feel like I've missed a game again? Has it just been defensive right off the
it
bat?
has. Yeah,
Wow.
I think Sajal was maybe hooked off the break.
We're getting comments on Facebook though.
Good.
Oops, I just commented the same thing twice.
All the tickets. Right. Buy tickets to the regular contest.
I'll add you on Facebook. I'll send you.
Yeah, we need to get some cards or some kind of placard printed out.
Yeah, we definitely need to do something like that.
1,400.
Nice shot.
Okay, so Eric just won a game.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to change things a little bit. So right now, with this being 2-1 Sajal's favor, it's now a coin flip. So Sajal's odds drop to 48%, and Eric's at 52%.
Wow.
Kind of amazing how it swings like that. So, I mean, they're short races, so it's not that amazing,
Right.
I guess. But it is interesting how like just one game can make such a big difference.
Yep.
It's surprising to me to see, the big gulf that people have with, just 100 Fargo between them.
So remind me,
starting
Jude,
out.
100 Fargo signifies if you two players with a 100 Fargo gap, the higher Fargo is expected to win
Double
by
the score.
a count of 2-1, right?
Yes.
Wow.
So a race to 10 or 9 would be a
You're supposed to win about
9 to
10-5.
5 or 9 to 4.
A race to 10, 100
Be
point
10-5,
difference in
yeah.
Fargo would be, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. I've mentioned this to you, Jude. I think Fargo has a big problem on their hands with the inflation of the points. I don't know how much we want to get into this here, but I mean, but
Well, that'd be an interesting conversation to have with Mike Page.
yeah, I think
I-
and I'm not saying that it's nothing he can't adapt to.
Yeah.
But it just seems like because we've witnessed it in BCA leagues and things. We've seen players jump in with 475 Fargos that shoot in the 300s.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what's happening
it's
is they're
currency.
just immediately dumping in that extra 125 or 150 Fargo points into the system
Yeah.
to
but-
players like us, and then we come here to Skinny Bobs and dump them on guys like Eric Aicenena.
Well, but that's happening all over the place.
Mhm.
That's one thing.
Yep.
And also, we're not privy to exactly what the algorithm looks like. For all we know, when robustness is very low, that Fargo currency that they're given from the onset may not have as much value as we think it does.
Possible. That's
Yeah.
possible. Yeah.
So some of what I'm saying is that, what we should do once we have like enough followers, enough subscribers, and, I can email Mike Page and say, hey, let's bring you on to the show. I'll ask you a bunch of questions and you'll defend yourself like you do every day on Facebook. With all the people out there complaining about how Fargo's, always wrong. I think Fargo's usually very right. I think it's usually incredibly accurate.
I agree that once you get robustness in, I think it's very
Yeah.
accurate. But the problem is that the absolute numbers are going to start to mean less. Like you look at, Eric Aicenena is a 725.
Yeah.
A year from now, he could be at 800, and someone's gonna have to find a way to cut off that inflation on it. But
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
We're getting a little jump shot here.
it was hard to come up with a great outcome from this. Well, unless you're Sajal, apparently. That was fantastic.
Just one more.
That
One more
was-
time.
That was just a fantastic shot. It's hard to come up with a great outcome from this. Well, unless you're Sajal.
Okay.
Sajal coming with some shots in this match. Highlight reel.
Well, this is, I think, it's hard to see exactly what kind of angle he has on that three ball, but this looks like it's the key shot of the rack after this.
Yeah.
After, of course, that amazing jump shot.
Right.
But if he can get good on the 4, so yeah, he just cinched the shot. So now he's going to bring it with the 4. These are diamond tables, these are 4.5 inch pockets, and last I checked, 4.5 inches is not exactly a bucket,
Yeah.
I think it's average though.
It's becoming the average.
That's
But
my own little joke.
When I first started playing pool, no, seriously, when I first started playing pool, we were all on Brunswicks, and the Brunswick Gold Crown came with a 5-inch pocket. These 4.5 inch pocket, that's a great shot by Sajal.
Wow.
These 4.5 inch pockets are tighter than what I was used to. When I was during my
What were you
younger
shooting
days.
on at Amsterdam in New York?
You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe it. 5.25 inch pockets.
Kidding? Really?
Wow.
I'm not kidding. And that's honestly the equipment preferred by straight pool players.
Oh, sure.
You know,
Oh my
straight pool players like big pockets. They like to be able to cheat the pocket a bit so they can create angles. It's 9-ball players and especially one pocket players
Yeah. Wow.
that want the pockets tightened up. They want to keep things, tough. But in straight pool,
That's a lot. Jeez.
straight pool, it's about breaking balls out. It's about
Sure,
getting position.
I mean, there's no such thing as a straight shot if you got a 5 1/4 inch pocket. It seems like.
yeah.
I mean, you can cheat. You can make yourself an angle on most shots.
Well, you know what? For my bachelor party, we'll go to New York, and you can hang out at Amsterdam Billiards, and you can see what it's like. And I can tell you right now, I mean, like it's as easy as it sounds. It's
Yeah,
not. It's
sure.
just different. It's just different. But it does change how you would approach that shot that Sajal just made.
Yeah.
On that, what was it, the 4-ball? Yeah. Wow. So Sajal's going to go up now 3-1.
Okay, so at this point they play how many games?
They're playing a
To
4.
4 now.
It's the winner's
Yeah.
race.
Okay.
So Sajal's taken now 75.5% to 24.5% edge. So he's now a 3-1 favorite just by winning that game. Of course, if he wins this next game, then he is
100%.
he's as favorite as you can be. Yeah. Certainly going to be my favorite. That's my favorite
Right.
situation.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm also getting a lot of comments on Facebook, so I'm trying to keep track of what's going on.
Let's hear them.
It's mostly about like feedback on how things look.
Okay.
Stacy says we should get a QR code. Stacy wants a QR code for everything.
I agree. They are
Yeah.
sweet.
For those of you who are watching, Stacy is my fiance, so I get to make fun of her
For now.
for now. Yeah, she's making fun of me because back in Jude stayed the pockets were 7 inches. Gonna give me a hard time. Yeah, I got a birthday coming up. Kyle, do you know how old I am?
I've heard rumor, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a big birthday coming up in 2
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah. Yeah. To give you an idea, I'm getting mail now from AARP.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Gonna start eating dinner at 4:30 in the afternoon.
That's about right.
I'll tell you what, I eat dinner at 5 o'clock a lot. And I'm 33.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sajal comes up dry, but he doesn't leave Eric a whole lot. And Eric might be able to make this one. Can he make it?
The way he gotten down on
Looks
the
like
shot,
he
I think
make
he
it,
can.
yeah. Yes, he can.
Straight shot.
But I think he's on the wrong side of the table.
Definitely is.
I mean, Eric's the kind of player. I mean, he's so talented that he's probably going to be able to come up with something to get on that.
What
three.
options do you see here?
I might follow. I think he's going to play safe. I might follow and go 3 rails if I feel like I can do that.
Yeah.
Miss the 8-ball.
No, he doesn't look like he's thinking that. Right?
No, I think he's going to play safe.
Yeah.
Oh,
the cross
no.
bang.
Nice shot.
That was beautiful.
I mean, if you like perfect.
You're into that kind of thing.
Okay, I mean he's not perfect, but he's going to make this 3-ball. He's going to run into the 5. How he gets position on the 4 is not anybody's guess, but like it's going to be left up in the air a little bit. But he should have something he can work with.
You expect him to run in the 5 on this?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Unless he banks the 3, but I think he's just going to play the 3 in the top right corner.
Okay, yeah, he's
He's going to run into the 5, push it toward the rail,
to get
just like that. Yeah.
nicely done.
Now he's in great shape. So he's got a little bit of an angle, so he still has to like play position for the 5 so that he doesn't get hooked behind the 7. He can follow. You know, he doesn't have to do a whole lot, and he's gonna lean on his talent. You know, as they put it. Or he can do that.
Yep.
That works too. That works great. He's shooting with some pace now. I think he likes where he is. Now all he has to do is make the 6 and draw back a little bit, give himself that good angle on the 7. Just like that. Just like perfect. Yeah, I think he's a little bit steep on this, but I think he's going to be fine. Now look at this. Look at this speed. How perfect is that?
Excellent. Excellent run out. Especially
So
after this shot set.
now it's 3-2. We got Sajal still on the hill, and the odds have changed a little bit, 61% to 39%. Now that last shot on the 8, did you hit the replay button on that one? That last shot on the 8, those are the little things that, like, you know, really good players do really well. And like the angle that he came up, like there was zero chance that that anything funny was going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he had that perfect speed on it.
Wait, did I put these in the right order there? Okay, yeah. For a second. Sorry, I was getting confused about where I was typing everything.
So now we got Eric breaking, and Eric's going to need 2 to win this. Suddenly, this is look at that break.
Gets rewarded. He's a bit funny.
It's a little bit funny, yeah. He's got a 2-3 that are not positioned very, very nicely.
Yeah.
And the 4 ball and the 6 ball.
Do you think he can get the cue ball back kind of where it is now and play the 2 in the same pocket?
I might run into it. I might run into the 3, but
really,
yeah. I mean,
I think he's playing inside here.
Or what they say. Well, there you go. That's why Eric's Fargo rating is 75 points higher than mine.
Yeah.
Have someone else do the
That
tricky
was a
stuff for you.
creative shot. I never would have thought to hit that.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
So this is this is a fat ball to hit, but unless you hit it full in the face, there's a real good chance that you're not going to leave him hooked.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Sajal may also jump. I
Right.
can't
I
rule
was going
that
to
out
ask,
either.
are you kicking at this, or are you just automatically going for your jump cue?
I might kick at it, yeah, because it's so close to that. It's a good distance from the rail. So the 2 rail kick is very fat.
Are you trying to hit this one rail or come up behind it?
2.
That's a second. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would do personally.
Same. Yeah.
I mean, he hit it thinner than I think he would have liked, or I would have liked, but he came away with it like, you know, didn't leave a whole lot. Definitely didn't sell out. This is interesting here. You know what Eric could do? He could possibly use the 4 ball, like cut it.
He was going for it.
I think he was going for it. Yeah. Yeah. It's a tricky shot. And that's what makes defense like so much fun, and how it can be underappreciated, because you really do have to be creative in a lot of situations, and that was a good example of that. I was thinking that he could clip off of the 6 ball and create a bit more angle and get behind the 4. He thought he could do it without disturbing any additional balls, and it's smart. You know. Now we got Sajal back at the table, and it looks like he's going to get
Just about perfect.
just about perfect. Yeah.
It looked like it was going to be a little slower than that, but it ran out.
No,
And he needed to get perfect because that floor ball he can certainly get on it, but he's going to need good position to get there.
Yeah. If the
On
football,
both of these balls. To
you know,
get,
he's looking at that right
yeah,
now,
yeah.
and this is a critical moment for like someone around Sajal's level. This is exactly like what players like him and above are going to do well. They're gonna recognize when they are in control, and they're going to do everything they can to stay in control. He's a little bit on the wrong side of the 3 ball. Like he's going to be going up table. He wants to like it would have been nice if he were near straight, or at least on the other side of the 3. But I get it. Like, you know, you got to make the ball and create a little bit of distance between the cue ball and the 3 ball. And following doesn't always work. So I think you can roll this in and use maybe some left spin and try and get a little bit closer, or just flat roll it in.
Mm-hmm. Longer bridge than oh wow.
Yeah, he did use the left spin.
Aggressive there.
Okay, so this is where I thought he would be the cusp of where he could see the 4.
I'm surprised he flirted with this at all. I mean, another inch, and this is, you know, almost a disaster.
Yeah.
And when he was lining it up, he had his hand placed a good, you know, 1.5 feet short of it.
Yeah, but if he can make it, if he can throw it in, he can probably draw back and get perfect on the 6.
He can.
Oh, look at that.
No problem.
Look at that. Okay, now he's in phenomenal shape.
Yeah.
Now it's just stay in control. Make this 6 ball. Get yourself as easy as possible on the 7. A manageable angle on the 7, I should say. Nothing fancy. Just like that. And this is a fun situation. If you don't think you can get like that near straight angle on the side pocket, you can also like play for the corner pocket, assuming you can get the inside angle on the 8.
Right.
But he'll probably just play for the side. He overcooked it just a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. He wanted it medium rare, and he got it medium.
Would you try to go all the way up and down table here? Come back to it, or
I'm
just leave it long?
I'm just parking it. Look,
Yeah.
if he's got it straight enough to just park it, I'm parking it and shooting. So
Yeah.
so I have the side pocket for my bridge hand.
Okay.
Feel the same way. The value in trying to improve your position isn't versus the risk. It's just not there. Yeah. Just make the 8, play a little bit tough. Because if you end up on the wrong side of that 9 ball, then you're just going to be kicking yourself.
Yeah.
And this is not.
That said, I think he's probably pretty disappointed to be shooting a 9 here, given where he was on the 7.
Yeah. I agree with you, but he should still manage this shot.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Okay.
Impressive win for Sajal. Yep, that was good.
Okay, guys, I think we're going to put this on pause for a few minutes, and we'll be back momentarily for our next match. Hey guys, we're back a little bit sooner than I thought because we're going to do the break and run contest right now. And I will try and verify exactly how much this is going to be per ball. Hold on one second. Okay, I haven't found out yet. I know Jesse has been picked. I don't know who Jesse is. And I don't know how much the break pot is for. I don't know anything. But give me a second. I think Wyatt knows. Sorry. Hey, Wyatt, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So they drew this guy named Jesse. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
And I don't know how much this is for.
The pot is $1,500.
Oh, $1,500. Okay, so it's $150 a ball.
Yep.
Did someone snap it off recently? Is that what happened?
I seem to remember.
We kind of start at $1,500.
Yeah. Yeah, I can look it up, I think.
Okay, so here's Jesse. I don't know this guy. I've never seen him before.
He does not look familiar. So he may be playing for half the pot. If he hasn't played this 3 times in the past month,
Yeah, then he would be playing for
he's playing
75
for
$75 a ball. And what basically happens is if he doesn't make any money, then they're going to draw another name.
How much do they add to the pot per week? Do you know?
I don't know. I'll have to find out. So looks like we have a dry break.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is going to push this to another lottery ticket.
Yep. And that what it just reminded me, we were talking earlier about the changes to the Tuesday tournament, which used to be 600 and under. So the one change is it's now open to anybody. The buy-in, if your Fargo is 600 or up or over, is $20. If you're 600 and under, it's $10 buy-in. And the break contest, if you're 600 and over and you make a ball on the break, you have to make the next ball to continue shooting and take any cash. If you're 600 under and you make a ball on the break, you can cash out right after the break. So that's the other handicap they added.
And that's Sajal behind us,
Yeah.
looking rather dapper.
Having a celebratory beer after his big win.
Yep. Where is Sean Black?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a bigger question than what's going on at the Moscone
For a
Cup.
time, they named this the Sean Black Open, the weekly Sean Black Open.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got all these killers coming in here now.
Yeah.
And no Sean Black. And Kevin Gamond, I know he was like,
Yep.
he was out of town for a while. I'm hoping he comes back soon. We have Rod Brissy doing the second one. Okay, so just so you guys know, here are the rules. You have to make a ball on the break to continue. Once you've made a ball after the break, meaning in other words, if you could make 7 balls in the break and not make any money, you have to make a ball on the break. You have to make a ball after the break. And then at that moment, you then qualify to make money. And you can either continue shooting or you can collect. But if you miss, then you make nothing.
So in this example, if Rod makes a ball on the break,
Yeah.
he's guaranteed nothing. If
Yeah.
he makes the next ball, he's guaranteed $300.
That's exactly
And
right.
if he keeps shooting, he's getting $150 per ball.
Yep. But if he misses,
Additional. Yep.
if he misses, he makes nothing.
Right.
And
And he
that-
can walk away anytime he wants.
Yeah. And that's
Yep.
that's how the pots get so big.
Yep. And so Sean Black, who we were just talking about, walked out of here with over $8,000 on one of these
Yeah.
a couple months ago.
Yeah.
He was new to town at the time, and that did not make him all that popular among certain people.
Wasn't that new? He's been here for like
Yeah.
what, 2 years now?
Well, yeah, but we were shut down for COVID for so much of that.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Sean's,
So,
Sean's a good guy.
yeah, he is a good
He's
guy.
friend of ours. Fantastic pool player.
So here we are with Rod Brissy. He's got a Fargo of just under 600.
Mhm.
I
I don't know that he works on his 10-ball break much. I think
well, he gets picked for the break and run a lot.
He
so.
He should then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a table at home.
That's right. He got one of the old Skinny Bob tables.
Yep.
now.
Yeah. He's got a Brunswick with 4.5-inch pockets and a Predator light.
Breaking
so here's
from
Rod Brissy breaking
breaking-
for money.
open bridge, breaking from dead center table.
It looks pretty
7
good,
ball down. Oh, he's got 2 down,
and he looks like
and he. Oh, that he
that-
might have that. He might have that.
it
one.
looks like he's covered on it. Oh no,
His face suggests otherwise. Yeah, he's covered.
yeah. I mean, he can do a little
Yeah.
masse and possibly make this one ball. And that'll be for $450 if he gets
Yeah.
it.
He's eyeing it like it's maybe just a hair covered.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it's covered by much, but I think it's definitely he's definitely got a little bit of an eclipse there with that 9 ball. It's a hard shot to make. It really is. Like if the 9 ball were eclipsing him a little bit higher up table, then the masse wouldn't be as difficult to manage.
He's sick to his stomach. He's turned around to Eric Aicenena at practice on the table behind him, trying to tap him in for this shot.
but you're gonna have to hit this pretty firm to get a late masse.
Yeah, he's elevating. He's definitely masseing, but he's just slightly off center. This is a very minimal masse.
Oh,
And
he hits it good. There it is. There it is.
And he's got.
That's for
Surely he's walking. Surely he's walking. You got to take this $450 and get out of here, Rod. I thought it was $450.
Yeah, it is 450. He's not thinking.
Yeah, Rod doesn't even know how much money he made.
Yeah,
Let's hit him with it one more time here.
he got that double kiss in there. Look at that.
Yeah.
And just so you guys know, Rod Brissy is a former Marine. So if you see him, thank him for his service because it was just Veterans Day yesterday. And we'll be back shortly. Hey guys, so we're going to be back shortly. We're going to have Martin Burgess versus Sajal from Nepal. And I'm going to give you guys an assignment for us, okay? If you're just joining us, your responsibilities, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to first let us know if we're doing anything wrong. If you see anything funny happening, let us know, especially with focus or with the graphics or anything like that. If something doesn't come in clear, you let us know, please, in the chat. Second thing, share our link. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and let all your friends know. And I'll make it easy for you. I'm gonna post in the comments what our Draw Nation Facebook page is. It's Draw Nation 512. There it is right there. Let your friends know. Let your enemies know. Wow. So
Wow.
So
Could have been
so
worse.
Marty just avoids scratching in the side pocket.
The dry break and Sajal is.
I think he's
He
corner
might be hooked.
He's corner hooked.
Yep.
He's going to have to roll out here.
Yep.
And this is a wide open table too. Look at this. The only tricky thing I see really is how to play the 3-ball, and that's only mildly tricky. I say that because, like, you know, you have to make a decision on how to do it, but this table's laid out beautifully.
So where's your push out target here?
I'm gonna make it long and tough. I'm gonna try and he's probably gonna bank this all the way down toward the
I think the way he's lined it up, he wanted Marty to be shooting. Yep, right about there.
I mean, this is not a great rollout. Marty should take this, but he didn't have a whole lot of options there. Like, he could have rolled the other way, but I don't know. Being corner hooked, he might not have had a whole lot of room to play with.
Right.
I mean, this works. This works mostly because he's not gonna make this and get position number 2 easily. He's got to work for that. So he has to decide, like, do you take the tough shot with the tough position or do you play safe? I don't quite know what he was
sure
doing
what he was
there.
going for there.
Yeah.
Seemed like a little bit of indecision. Looked the kind of in
maybe.
between both.
Possibly.
Maybe. I think he was going for it. I think he was going for it and just didn't work out.
Tough cut.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you know what? He didn't sell out.
Nope.
Amazingly, with how beautifully open this layout is, he didn't leave Sajal much. Although Sajal's going to play defense.
Yeah, Marty's not going to like his next shot.
Nope. And that could be a full eclipse right there. It's hard to say, but like safeties like that where you're using an object ball, like, you know, in such a way that he did, it is very likely he got a full eclipse, but he might be able to see a piece of it. Looks like he can. Oh no, he got the full eclipse.
Wow. Oh, thought he might have got the 7 on that from our angle.
Okay, and this is where Sajal gets to go to work. He's got a nice hanger on the 1 ball.
The 4 moved into a rough spot here. He looks like he may have to set up the 3-6 combo, maybe.
Yeah. But you know what though? Like, you make the 1, you get position the 2, you make the 2, and that should clear the lane for the 3.
Oh, after the 6.
Yeah.
After the combo. Yeah. Don't want to hit it.
Uh,
No, clipped it.
Uh-oh. So we're going to see more defense. And this is another one of those where, I mean, you could bank it, but there's no value really in banking. This is one of those situations where you want to try and separate. You know, it would be a fun shot if you try and played it. He's not going to do this, but you could have played it behind the 8-ball.
Agreed. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. I mean, he might be too far. He might be too low on the 2 to do that. That angle may not exist. But that's what I would be looking for. Yeah, that angle may not exist. So he might just like thin it, try and leave the 2-ball on the side rail, and just leave him awkward. There's
Yeah,
a
I
lot
feel
of
like
value
that's what
in
he's going
that.
to land on. He's looking for something more aggressive. I'm just not sure he's not seeing anything.
I think it's there. I think he just wants to leave him uncomfortable.
Yep.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
He hits that.
You got that 4.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was the aggressive play there.
Yeah.
I didn't think he'd go for that. But
Yeah, I mean, nobody likes to leave
Yep.
that lukewarm.
you don't
sort
feel
of-
good about a lukewarm defense. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of value in it when you know you're not going to leave him a shot versus trying to get that hook and knowing that if you don't get the hook, you sell out. Ah,
If there's 2 stops, no.
I think he's all right.
we got Sajal back at the table, and it's really just a matter of who gets on that 3-ball first. I feel. Uh-oh. I think he overcooked this.
Quite a bit.
Somebody gets Sajal a jump cue. And that's nice.
Yeah,
thing
Can you
about
jump a ball when it's that close to the rail? I mean, I guess I've heard that that's how you learn is when it's right on a rail.
Yeah. I mean, it makes it quite a bit easier.
Yeah.
It allowed you to elevate. Yeah.
Wow.
So, I'd expect him to jump this with a good bit of control. He's definitely playing to pocket the 6 here.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose control to a certain extent. Like,
Yep.
There's no telling where the 3-ball is gonna end up.
Well.
Oh.
There's no telling where the cue ball is gonna end up.
Yeah.
Here, let's see the replay on that one.
We may. Hopefully, I caught it. Let's see. May have caught it midair.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Now we got Marty with ball in hand, and
A manageable 6-ball out here.
yeah, it's just a bit of a traveling rack
Yeah.
until you get to the 7.
Yep.
So he decided to play the inside angle on the 4, which is perfectly reasonable.
Nice to see him hitting low on this. I'd be following it up.
I think he's got a little bit of an angle, and he can.
Oh, he did.
Oh,
he
did follow it up.
hit high. Okay. Nice shot.
Yeah, that,
Perfect angle here.
now he's in great shape. And all you got to do is just swing that cue ball out so you can see the 7, and really any angle will do on the 7.
Yep.
That works.
So you trying to play the 7 and 8 in the same pocket?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna follow with a little bit of right.
Yeah.
And take it 3 rails. Not too heavy. Actually, no, not a little bit of right. A lot of right.
A lot of right. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Absolutely.
I want that cue ball spinning out. I think he hit it too hard. Yeah.
Gonna need a bounce here. Oh,
You see
didn't
now
get
that's where
it. Didn't get it.
the lot of right comes into play, because you can hit it softer and avoid reaching that side rail, and instead you're landing closer to the center table.
Okay.
Yeah, he had a lot of margin for error leading up to that last foot,
but you gotta trust that the English will get you there.
Yeah.
And you gotta really load up on it. I like using a lot to spin.
Yeah.
It's that's my that's like my what would you call it? That's like my God, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of it.
Let us know in the chat what the word Jude is looking for.
Word of the day.
Yeah.
I'm at a loss.
Oh,
that's
That
nice.
was a nice play.
I mean, it's only a matter of time now. Marty's got a nice safety here. Sajal, I should say, has a nice safety here.
You don't want to leave the 8-9 wired here because Marty can kick to the backside. Yeah, he's checking it.
Yeah, but getting to it is going to be difficult. He doesn't want to leave it. He doesn't want to like give up ball in hand. But getting to it is difficult.
Be surprised if he's playing. He is going to give up ball in hand.
Yeah, I think he's going to just mildly separate it. Yeah. That's a pretty good play.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and that's another thing that we should mention about this tournament. There is no 3-foul rule.
okay.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So they can do this all day long. I learned that the hard way playing James Davis Jr. And I got him on 3, and he looked at me and goes, "You know, there's no 3-foul rule, right?" And I'm like, bastard. James Davis Jr. is like the Prince of Austin. He really is one of the top players here. I think with between him and Sean Morgan and now Eric, we and Justin and Junior.
I mean, whether you realize it or not, if you're playing pool in Austin, your game has been influenced by Junior or his dad.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I saw a comment on Facebook from Sean Black. He saw our link and he said, "Nice."
High praise from
Yeah.
Black. Yeah.
Which was like one more word than I expected from him. I'm really happy to see that Sean's watching us.
Yeah,
I would be even happier if Sean were playing in this tournament.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing some of his matches.
Yeah.
Up here soon, hopefully.
So Sajal gets the hook.
Wow.
That was a really nicely played
Yeah.
defense.
Mhm.
Luck, yeah. He had to hit it perfectly, and I think he did.
And this is kickable, but it's hard to like even just make contact, let alone like hit it hard. And you're gonna want to try and figure out a way to hit this hard.
Right.
I'd probably go 2 rails at like Mach 7.
Yeah.
Maybe Mach 6. But yeah, no, you want to give yourself a chance to like make something happen. There's no smart play here.
He's getting a jump cue out.
Is there enough room there to get it over the edge of that ball?
He must
think
have
it-
one of those David Weimer cues.
Got
It is.
a scoop on the bottom so you can just lift it up?
David Weimer makes a jump cue that gets a lot of hop.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's an unusual amount of hop.
Yeah, it really allows you to jump it
Yeah.
very close distance. It's funny how the jump cue markets developed. I mean, there's so many cues for different situations. Like for a long time, hand shoe's been the standard.
Well, it's funny. Like the majority of my pole playing has been in APA, so it's just something I've never learned how to do.
Sure.
Because you can't
Yeah.
do it.
Right.
So Marty comes up with a huge legal hit on the 8 ball. Not only does he make legal contact, but he leaves Sajal long and tough. Sajal really just needs to drain this though, and he'll be out. But that's easier said than done.
Oh no, I don't have a way.
Looks clean. Sorry, guys. The players are asking if the 9-ball had moved at all, and so we were just taking a look at the video, and I didn't see it move. Normally, I think we're going to hold a policy of not getting involved in these discussions, but
Yeah.
it's just a weekly tournament, so and these guys are they're friends, they know each other.
Yeah.
Just verifying this one more time.
Friends with each other from the lives.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, the miscue?
Marty miscued there.
Ah.
Well, I think we've just stumbled upon an interesting topic of discussion here. How do you feel about instant replay in pool matches?
Same way I feel about instant replay in baseball.
How do you feel about instant replay in baseball?
It's weird.
It is weird. I'm not wholly against it in baseball. I watch a lot of baseball. I'm not wholly against it, but man, it's such a slow game already.
Yeah.
But see, in baseball, I mean, there are all kinds of degrees of it. You don't
Yeah.
necessarily want reviews of balls and strikes
You-
and things. But
you know
if
what?
a dude got thrown out at first by,
When it comes down to baseball, I think making an adjustment to where you can get the over the plate called for you by a computer, and then you can call height or everything else as an umpire would be fine.
Sajal's got the first game.
Sorry, when we take the headsets off, it's hard to hear.
Who broke? Oh, who broke the first rack? Hey guys, who broke the first rack? Marty, you broke the first rack.
Jude can just play it all back on the stream there.
Yeah. Yeah, we may have limitations on instant replay, but I have access to YouTube.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, guys, I gave you guys a mission. You're supposed to share our link and get your friends and relatives. If you have children that have YouTube, you get them to watch and you get them to subscribe and like our Facebook page.
I'm pretty sure I've set it up for non-age restricted, which I don't. Hopefully that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sajal opens up with his first break. We're now at 1-0, Sajal's lead. This is a race to 4. This is a winner's side match. Oh, and by the way, we got pizza. Can you believe the pizza here is like $9?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You can show it off if you want.
It's way more. Yeah, okay. Look at how big this pizza is, guys. Look at this. Look at.
Just careful not to
seeing
lean
it?
it too far.
Right. Yeah, you see that? It's like $9. Like it's enough food for like the week. Let me see. This one is like I asked for all the meat, and this pizza is going to be $11.25. The plain pizza is $9. Okay, so yeah, it's a little bit more expensive than I.
Still not a bad price
It's a
for.
great price.
Had Rod pay for it with his break and run
Yeah,
winnings.
yeah. Where's Rod? All his newfound money. So anyone here who hasn't been to Skinny Bob's recently should know a few things that have changed. Roughly about a year ago, Skinny Bob's reopened under new management. They sold off all of their Brunswick Gold Crowns and replaced them with a fleet of diamond tables. We have 18 9-foot diamond tables, 2 7-foot diamond tables, and 2 10-foot 3-cushion tables, Gabriel's 3-cushion tables, for a total of 22 tables. We are the largest 9-foot pool room in Texas, as far as I know.
I think that's true.
That might be true. And certainly I think the largest one with diamonds, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. There may be one in Houston.
Okay.
But yeah, with diamonds, I'm almost certain.
Yeah. And I think we're open till 2:00 tonight.
Oh,
Usually we're open till midnight, but I think Fridays and Saturdays we're open till 2. We have a full bar, kitchen, and a whole lot of good players. They got Sajal shooting right now. This is not the easiest of shots, but you know what? I think it's a free shot. I think he gets to shoot it with shape. If he misses it, he shouldn't leave much.
Wow.
That's like the worst outcome he could have gotten there. That's
Yeah.
really unfortunate. He hit that so sweet.
Got a lot of cover here.
I think he's got to play safe.
Yeah.
you know, his speed's been great the whole time. It's unfortunate that it happened on that shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just letting this pizza cool off. It comes out of the oven piping hot, and if you try and take a bite of it too soon, then the roof of your mouth is just scarred for the rest of the week. Yeah, so that's exactly what he did. He played safe, left Marty behind a wall of balls, and Marty should be able to jump this pretty easy. And this is, I think it's the best shot. I think jumping in here is the way to go. You make it, you should have shape, but like it's better than kicking.
A full key jump this? Does he have enough of a window there between the 4-6?
You can drive a whole 18-wheeler through it. No, I don't know.
He's looking. I don't think he's got the space. I think he's jumping. Yep. Marty's feeling froggy here.
Was the light above us on
Oh,
last
that
week?
was a great jump. Great jump.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
Made contact, almost made it. Got really unfortunate with the result here.
Well, good thing for me, I can just go back and look.
He just fired this right in the
Wow.
jaws. Speed there.
Mm-hmm.
Still got a little on the funny side of this 4, though. I had to draw it over to the short side because it just came up a little bit funny on it, but that was a great shot. It's right back in line. On the funny side again here, he's going to have to. Cue ball's going to travel a little bit here. Right back in line.
Oh yeah. Oh. Okay. For some reason, it looked like it was coming out towards center table a little more than you wanted.
Yeah. A little surprised he left himself this shot. But. Job closing out the rack.
Wait, what am I looking at here? I think I've got him on the wrong side here, as far as the Fargo rating goes. Yeah, they need to be flipped.
Yeah, Sajal's about an 85% favorite to win this match now. Around the room, I don't actually see Eric Aicenena in here anymore. I wonder if he maybe got bounced off the B side while we weren't looking.
Now, do I have the Fargo ratings right based on what's in there?
We got 634 for Marty and 649 for. Yeah, they're right.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
So as long as that's right.
Yep. Neither one of these players has been left with much of a roadmap. They're just these are kind of tough racks with some testy positional play all throughout. Mm-hmm. Like right here, like he got past it, but that 5-ball played huge on that rack. You know, he had and getting back to shape, get shape on the fives.
I don't know. You sounded really, really quiet for a second. Yeah, then you got real loud. Oh, one more time.
Yeah, it's gonna get there. Yeah, and he's gonna have to find a small window to play to for this 6-ball. He's getting down on this so fast. I'm not. Yeah, not a good idea to take a second look at this. It's easy to find trouble on the shot. Just like that. There was. Yeah.
That's a tricky one.
A lot of bad outcomes there, and he found one of them. Not sure if he just came up short. Maybe he was trying to play that three rail position with some inside English to come out, shoot the six on the side, or maybe he was just trying to power draw it back out to center table and just didn't get it
to full. Yeah.
But either way, he's paying the price now. This is rough. Oh, missed it by a hair. And, well, no, he got some distance there. Nah, I don't see much trouble for Sajal here.
Kind of interesting that we're sitting here watching the game on the screen
It
when the
is.
table's right in front of us.
Yeah, I know. Last week or on our last test, we had the camera resting on the rail in front of us, the same perspective, and it was really hard to tell what was going on the table.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking, the table is 6 feet away from me, and
Yep.
it's just from this perspective, you just can't read any of the angles.
Yep.
Getting that camera up on the ceiling made a huge
It's
difference.
great. Yep.
Hopefully down the road, there's been a lot of talk here. I don't know if you can, maybe in a second we can show them the Predator lights off to our right over the Gabriel tables. There's been a lot of talk about adding these Predator lights over the TV table too, and that'll give us a chance to get an overhead camera mounted, so we can have a second perspective on all these shots.
Take a look at it now while he thinks about his next shot
Yeah.
here.
So you can see those are those 10-foot 3-cushion tables they put in with those Predator arena lights over there, and we get one of those over this TV table here. It'll be perfect for an overhead camera. Oh, tried to power it, came up short. He didn't have the
Came out
right
short and right
he didn't-
back at the ball,
Yeah, he
too.
didn't have the right line either. He must have hit it fuller than he wanted to. I think he wanted to catch that a little thinner to get some more speed, keep some more speed in the cue ball, and come back. Basically any line other than the one he ended up on, unfortunately. If he just goes all out here for the bank, expect him to.
Oh,
Nice little defensive shot. Can't see how much space he's got. I think he'd like to just get some distance in between these. Leave the 9 on a rail, but the way he's pacing, it doesn't look like he's got that option. Don't know how thin. If he can hit this thin enough, he can get the cue ball out of there without bringing the 9 ball fully open.
yeah. It seems like he's got the most space on that short side. too.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad.
That'll work.
About as good as you could hope for. That was good.
Mhm.
Maybe he was hoping the cue ball would come down with this short rail by us, but
I had to take a pizza break. I'm sorry.
did you finally come back up for air?
Yeah. You guys want some pizza?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll have some in a second.
Okay. that safety he pulled was
Yeah.
critical.
Yeah.
You really want to be the first one to do that, to do the thin safety.
Oh.
I know we've seen a lot of those tap safeties
Yeah.
where you just
Yeah.
freeze the cue ball up on the object ball, and that's fine, but it's sort of like a stall tactic. Whereas,
Oh, your mic. Pull your mic up. Pull your mic up a little bit.
Oh,
there you
sorry.
There we
go.
It's sort of like a stall tactic. Whereas you get to thin that ball like the way Marty did, that's usually the one that changes the game.
Right.
Although Marty should have made that 9 ball there. But you know what? It's a weekly tournament.
Yep.
And for a lot of these guys, it's their opportunity to just stay in touch with the game. You know, maybe they've worked all week and they've finally like gotten out of the house. That's
Nice
a very
shot.
nice shot.
Nice shot there from.
So that's going to put Sajal on the hill. And at this point, with Sajal up 3-0, he has a 95% chance of winning this set.
And he's got the break.
And he's got the break. Although we haven't seen very many break and runs.
True. Nothing down, and I think Marty's got a shot on the one. Cue ball's coming back on a tough line. You got to control the speed.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be. I mean, he could spin this in.
Yeah.
But I don't think this is a viable option. I think you might have to consider playing some sort of defense here. I mean, the defense doesn't look like a whole lot of fun either.
Right.
I'll be curious to see how this ends up, but this doesn't look like a lot of fun.
Sitting inside, he's playing to make this.
Yeah, I think he's gonna. I mean,
Yeah. Too thin.
okay, so this looks like a race to the 4 ball.
Yep.
Thank you.
So John's going to want to try and get nice and flat on that 2. So he can manage exactly how he wants to get on that 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might play it the way he's doing it right now. Little angle, just draw it back. Play that 2 on the side. Yeah, that works. I mean, he's got a bit of an angle, but he can go around a little bit and still hit that window. It's a big window. Actually, you know what? I think I might actually stun it. Like, you know, just go to the end rail and back up. Just try and stay in that line. If you try and go 3 rails here, you can end up not getting the line that
Kind
you
of getting
wanted.
behind the 7, maybe.
Yeah.
Hard to tell if he needs to travel that much.
Well, he's a little bit on. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Like, it's funny when I look at it on the computer screen.
Yeah.
It looks like a big angle.
Right.
But when I look at it in real life, it looks manageable. Like, it looks like you can almost stop the cue ball.
It's kind of interesting because we might have a better angle on the camera now that it's higher up.
Okay, so he's going to go 3 rails. Oh, he ended up real sweet.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, so then here's the next part. So he's looking at that 4-9 combo, and that's not a hanger.
No, it's not.
So the question is, do you want to play position for the combo, or do you want to try and play position to play safe? And you really can't do both. You have to make up your mind. Yeah, I guess you could play safe on the 4 if he doesn't like his shot.
That's not what it was there.
No, it's not. So he's kicking. But you know what? That 9 ball's still going to be in play.
It is. Yeah, you come off the back side of the 4. He's lining up right now. We saw earlier during his match against I don't remember who he was playing, but we saw that beautiful kick on the 2. We know he's got his kicking angles down.
Yep.
So if you are playing for the 9-ball on this, do you try to pull any certain English, or are you just trying to make contact to get it over there?
Ooh. I would probably use topspin just because you'd get more of a stun off of the 4, like top and firm. But actually, I can't tell if he's kicking. Oh, he is. He hit the top side of the 4.
Pull, yeah.
Okay, so he didn't completely sell out, but he's left Marty a shot. Marty's going to either have to bank the 4 so he can play easy shape in the 5, or he can cut the 4, but he's gonna go back and forth. I like the cut personally.
I expect him to cut too.
Yeah.
Surprised to see him queuing with such a long bridge on this shot. Nice pocket. Nice pocket.
I hit that real sweet.
Yep. Good job.
Real sweet. Okay, now he's like in perfect position. He really just needs to make this 5 and just bring the cue ball back just a few inches. Not like that though.
Just stunned it over to the right
That's
a
no
little bit.
good. He didn't draw it back. Those are one of those shots where you have to tell yourself in advance, like, if I'm going to favor a side, I got to favor this side.
Right.
And he didn't quite do that, and maybe he clenched his fist when he was shooting or something like that. But that's not the side you want to err on. You want to err on the other. Like, you'd rather lose the cue ball but see the 6 than lose the cue ball and be behind the 7.
Right. Even if you pull it back way too far and end up send it down table, you'd still end up on the 7.
Get ready for that replay button.
Yep.
Let's see how it does here.
9-ball in play again here, actually.
Yep.
Oh, he's going to get
There's a ball there.
that 8. Yeah.
Wow.
Got it.
This set isn't over yet. Sajal's got a little bit of work cut out for him. But you know what? You know what I might do? I might kick straight down table.
Yep.
Hit it with like a lot of speed. Put as many balls in play as possible.
No, I think he might. No, I think he might give up a little bit on the speed for accuracy here. Really try to pocket the 6 on the side.
You may be right. But it's so hard to be accurate here. And if he catches the inside of it, like he goes 2 rails and catches the inside of the 6.
Oh.
Did he touch it?
He grazed it, apparently.
He grazed it.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
take a look again here.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
it did.
Wow.
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 All
Replay
this
confirmed.
time, we thought he fouled. Jeez.
Yeah, wow.
That was a great shot. So Sajal makes the 9 on a kick carom to win the set 4-0. And we're going to be on a break again, guys. We'll see you in a few minutes. Hey guys, so we're back. We got David Wiebelhaus playing Marty Burgess. And this is a B-side match, so it's a race to 3. And we're going to post those odds in just a second so you can take a look at them.
I haven't typed David's last name out yet because I don't know how to spell it.
Wiebelhaus, it's Wiebelhaus.
Boom.
Okay, we can list this as a race to 3.
Okay.
All right.
Where'd you get my haircut? Casey's like,
Like a little car park here trying to scoot back in.
Okay, so here we are. We've got David Wiebelhaus at the table. David, we were talking about him before. He's from the Minnesota area, and he just moved to Austin in the past year, and he's already been making some noise. He's got a real solid Fargo at 653, which gives him a bit of an edge over Marty, but not enough that it's a foregone conclusion. Although he looks like he's in pretty good shape here. I mean, he's
A little thin here.
a
But
little thin. And he's got some traffic down table he's going to have to avoid, but so long as he can survive this shot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
a
he's
sweet
going
gap
to.
right there. Yep.
Yeah. This is like the favorite spot for a pool player. Just make balls and stay out of trouble. Oh. Wow, this commentator's curse is really powerful. Actually, you know what? I was telling Mike before, there really is no commentator's curse. We're sitting only like 3 feet from the table. We're sharking the hell out of them. Just kidding. They can't hear us.
You
So
know, I mean, one thing, I feel like this light above us is brighter than it was last week for some reason. I feel like we're.
There's a spotlight on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, look at the commentators.
Yeah.
No one cares about the tournament. The Marty's a little bit awkward, but I think he can definitely get out of this, alive. He just needs to like figure out how to survive this one shot and get shape on the 8. That looks pretty good. Okay, he's a little bit thin on it, but you know what?
We'll end up running into it.
He's going to run in an 8 ball, not 9 ball exactly. And he should send the 9 toward the corner pocket. Just baby this in, just like that. Oh, he forgot to do something. That was a shot, though. He played it exactly the way he should have. He just didn't put the ball down. So Wiebelhaus is back at the table, and rushed that 9 ball on the way in. But it landed fine. Like, he almost had a bad roll there. Okay, so Wiebelhaus takes a 1-0 lead, and this is a race to 3 now. So, get some updated numbers for you. Okay, so Wiebelhaus now has a near 3-1 edge over Burgess. I feel like if I'm going to say David's last name, I have to say
Marty's
I have
last
to say
name.
Marty's last name. It's very weird. Wiebelhaus and Marty.
Yep.
So that 9 ball, like when he made the 8, the 9 ball wobbled a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a common, we got a familiar name in the stream in the chat there.
Oh yeah, I know this guy.
Yeah, good friend of mine, good friend of ours.
Yeah, Mr. Fox.
Thank you, sir.
You know, like, and this is a typical beginning to a 9 ball game. And Kyle, I'm sorry, it looks like I'm talking to you, but
Oh no, it's great. I'm interested. You're fine.
A lot of 9 ball games can start off this way, where you don't really have a shot, and there isn't an obvious safety to play, and it's just this back and forth sort of fight for control. Like, you don't really have control, and you're hoping that you don't really give your opponent the opportunity to gain control. So.
And especially for a player like Marty who's looking to find his stroke, you know, this is his second consecutive match on this table, and it's just been a slog for him, you know.
Yeah.
And this is not what he wants to come to the table and see.
I mean, some things to look for. He could bank the one toward the 6, and that should like leave that should leave his David with a non-shot scenario. He can also use the 8 ball as a sort of blocker. Maybe put 1 ball on one side and 1 ball on the other side of the 8. See, so he's going to use that 6 ball, like I said.
That might give it a little nudge out, though.
Okay.
It's still a very tough.
Still
shot,
better,
right?
yeah.
He hit it a little bit too hard, but only just a little bit.
And see,
The 6 blocks his natural path to cover here. Oh, he just went straight for the cut. I'm surprised by that.
Well, it had a little bit of two-way defense
Yeah,
in there.
sure.
This is an interesting one. I don't think Marty can jump this.
No,
I know that there are some guys out there who will.
Justin would jump that.
Yeah, but it's so far away, and there's not enough of a landing strip.
Yeah.
Or looks like you can go rail first. Okay. Why jumping? You can do. Oh. We have sound effects.
no.
What's this button
No.
do? No.
I don't remember.
I think
which
they'll
one
all.
does what.
I think,
We're
and I
about to might accidentally give him an applause track.
I'm gonna try it anyway.
That, and I'm pretty sure it would all sound tacky.
Yeah, it's muted here.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh. Okay.
That's not
How about this one?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Okay, we'll leave that alone.
Yeah. It's practice.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul's asking who's in the booth with us. This is Kyle Stone. I think you know him. He played
Yeah.
played over at Slick Willie's on Jim Miller's team.
Yep. That was me.
And
Who
we
was that we were talking to there?
Paul Fox.
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
was
I know
on,
Paul.
he was on a team with Jude for
sure.
Good. We're looking forward to your tournament.
The Wiebelhaus is a little bit stuck here. I don't think he's gonna. I think his run's gonna end right here. He's probably gonna use that 9 ball as a blocker.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work.
Marty's got a nice defensive opportunity here.
Yeah. This is golden, really.
Yeah.
He'd
rather not be shooting in front of the rail, but I think he'll.
Yeah, but he
Be
should be
happy
able
to
to
be
just,
back at the table, yeah.
stick it underneath the 9 ball and send the 6 ball the other end of the table.
Yeah. Yeah. Nicely done. Don't
Even if it
drop.
drops.
Don't drop. All right.
Even if it drops,
Yeah.
though. Yeah, I was going to say that too. He doesn't have to worry about it dropping because he's got the shape on the 7. If the 7 weren't down table like that, then he would have had to have paid a little bit more attention. But no, he was fine.
Yeah.
Play that weird bank in the sun.
David's working out his angle here.
Sounds great.
Hey, since you're the technical guys,
Oh, great contact by Dave there.
make people look skinnier in the videos, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
much
why
you-
you gotta lie to me, man?
How much do you want to weigh?
See, you know, going over there, only bids and everything, and
All right, see if Marty can settle in here and
get my hopes
finish
up,
this run out.
thinking I'm gonna win, and then you just come at me, dominate me. What the shit, buddy?
Shot real nice. Shot real nice. You know, Wyatt?
Nice opening shot there.
No, I do not.
Hey, yeah, how you doing, Rob? Nice to meet you. Good to meet you.
Yes.
See you soon.
Glad you made it through Vegas safe.
Thank you. Yeah,
I did my head like a doll.
it's all I could reach. That's all I could reach. See you, Rob. Oh, no.
Sober, I'll take 6 out. Not less.
Yeah, he's looking at his tip. I think he may have miscued there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I didn't see that shot,
Chance
but
for
it's
Marty
also how I probably would have hit it anyway.
good chance for Marty to just bear down here and just pocket one. Again, he's coming to the table with a tough shot.
See what happens? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. I mean,
Spend the rest of the weekend.
Definitely room past the 9 ball there. Kind of hope on those that it'll kick over into the other.
Going forward, that's a tournament's approach. Like next week, we're going to be covering a tournament.
well, I know they got a tournament tomorrow.
We're not covering.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm coming down here and stuff for his birthday.
It was too simple.
Is that coming through yours or mine?
Oh, I don't know.
There we go. Just scoot up a little bit.
Yeah. There we go. Oh. Good shot. There we go. Marty's on the board.
Where's my mouse? There we go. Even it up, 1-1.
I think we've all been there, man. It's so hard to struggle through a match once you get off to a rough start.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially because he just played a match on this table,
Right.
and he had no chance to reset, get his nerves under control. Think, you know, it just feels like a continuation of the last match. Not where you want to be.
It's you definitely don't want to get behind it, and especially in a race to 3.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely,
I
yeah.
mean, he just did a race to 4 too, and
Yeah.
whenever you're that far behind going into it, it
Yeah.
starts to feel exhausting.
So, you know, so now he's in a good spot. Now he's just got to remind himself it's 1-1. It's just a simple race of 2. He's played a million. He's played a million races like this, and you know,
For sure.
I've played Marty a lot. He's a great player. If he can settle down and get control of his mechanics again, he'll be in good shape.
It's nice seeing like so many good players here.
Yeah.
Like I've enjoyed every match we've gotten
Yeah.
to watch tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think just about every player we've had on here has been a 650 Fargo or over.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't find that depth of talent on a weekly tournament. Nice shot. That's a tough shot. You gotta account for the skid that's gonna come off out of the pocket there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good, man.
I'm gonna have you at it. So like it and share it.
I like that.
Yeah, we'll play it after the match. Needed to miss the 8 there. It's tough to do, but hit it full.
It's kind of funny, when players get knocked out, they immediately head to the bar, and then they have to head to us.
I just got to wind down.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the score now? It's 1-1.
1-1. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a race to 2.
Yep.
Nice. Ooh, so he went for it.
Yeah. We might get a little bit of love here.
He's going to get a lot of love here. So does Wiebelhaus jump? I think we're going to find out right now.
Yeah. Oh, he's talking about the height, the elevation change.
That's one of the challenges of playing at Skinny Bob's. The floor is not entirely level, and one of the places where it's most noticeable is where David has to be shooting from right now.
Oh no.
Yeah. If you look at the legs, you'll notice that as you go toward the window, the legs are a little bit longer to make up for the unlevelness of the floor. So, and Wiebelhaus is not exactly a tall person. So, this is a difficult shot for him. Wouldn't be a difficult shot for Wyatt. Wyatt would be like,
if Wyatt were more talented.
Oh,
good contact.
He got the height.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's
Unfortunately, not going to get rewarded for the good contact.
He's sold out. Really, this is going back to what I was saying before. This is like a pool player's dream. Like, just knock him down. This commentator's curse is amazing.
Yeah.
I feel
great
so
power
powerful.
Comes with great responsibility.
So Wiebelhaus is back at the table.
Oh.
He's fine. It's going to be a little bit tricky. Like, he would have wanted an angle.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he didn't want to get straight.
Like oh, he's taking low on this. That's not how I play this. I'm playing high inside all day. Well,
you don't have Q control.
He was straight.
That's
enough.
your problem.
Yeah. He was straight enough. He was a lot straighter than I thought he was. Dave's going to get to the hill first.
Okay, so Wiebelhaus
Alright.
needs 1. And Marty needs 2. We got some
Yeah.
updated Fargos for everybody. So right now, David Wiebelhaus is almost a
About
4-1 favorite.
4-1. Yep.
Yeah. That's what happens. You got on the hill first.
Strong position.
Yep.
Especially he's shooting really well. So
Yeah, David
Doesn't hurt.
Davis getting it done.
David's a strong player. He's definitely made the Austin area a bit more competitive. And that's honestly, it's guys like him and the guys that have already been here for their entire lives. But
Hell of a break.
got a few down.
Marty,
guys like that are
free,
the very reason why we're here in the first place. It's like we feel as though Central Texas is becoming one of the more exciting places to play pool, and we've got a ton of shortstops now, more than I can count.
Got a feel for Marty on that one. He crushed that break, dropped 3 balls, and he's going to have to play defense. All he wants is to let his stroke out here and get a little loose, and he's just not getting the opportunity.
It wouldn't be crazy to play the combo. It looks pretty straight.
I mean, what's the payoff if you make it? I mean,
Yeah, you should get position on the 1. He's not going to play the combo, but
you must be seeing that straighter than I am.
Yeah, me too, man. I gotta tell you,
There you go.
I would feel insane.
So, yeah.
that was real nice.
That's a good shot.
You could go 2 rails underneath.
Yeah, I like that shot, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather go 2 rails underneath, bridging over the 4, than try and go up and down table. I don't think I like the up and down. I think the 4 is covering him a little bit too much.
Yeah. I think he's actually playing 3 rails underneath.
Yeah, I think he can accomplish
yeah.
it with 2.
Yeah. It looks like he's weighing the damage done by being jacked up over the 4.
Yeah.
Against that other rail. I don't hate this 3 rail shot actually. It's kind of natural, I think.
Such a close miss. Okay. This is Marty's moment to shine. I know what it feels like to be Marty. Like you miss a couple of ducks and like
Feel like you can't get it going.
yeah, but this is a situation where he's going to get to shoot 2 or 3 shots.
Yeah.
Get his stroke back on track.
Yeah. Yeah, and the payoff for if he's able to complete this is he's hill, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
He's still in a situation where all he really has to do is put the balls down.
Yeah.
This is a little bit on the funny side, but you can do a couple things here. I might swing it around, or you could do that.
Get back there.
Get
That's
back
a great
into
shot.
it. That's awesome.
Real
That's
nice.
what you need.
Yep.
Yeah, he's good.
Still ended up with a bit of a back cut here. He just can't find perfect, but
Oh,
just awkward enough.
I got Robin here behind me.
Oh. There's one thing I've seen so far tonight is this table will let it run.
Yep.
Yeah, this table plays real fast.
Mm-hmm.
But still, this should be a manageable shot for a guy of David's caliber. If he doesn't make this, he's going to be very unhappy.
Yep.
Good shot.
And that does it. So Wiebelhaus advances. Marty Burgess is out. And we keep on going until the finals. We'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Hello? Okay. Hey, guys. So we just found out that the finals will not be happening. They just chopped it. So we're going to call it a wrap. Thank you very much for joining us this evening. Once again, this is our soft launch. So we're going to go back home now and review what we did and see if we made any horrible mistakes that we need to fix. Although we do know we need more cables. Thank you again for joining us. Thank you very much for your feedback. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week. We're going to be covering the JO finale here at Skinny Bob's. We'll be posting stuff on Facebook, and we'll let everybody know. Anyway, have a good night.
And make sure to like, comment, and subscribe
Yes.
if you did enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Take care.
I have an end card.